How you going, guys? I'm here. Blairy's here on the mic. I've got too many buttons, too many knobs in front of me. It's pretty intimidating. But welcome to Floating Point Doubles for Ultimate. Kicking off right now, on schedule, going lovely. J-Rod from Battle Dolphin up first. Amro and Darius Carlin. This is some Queensland versus Sydney. I'm here for it. I have to be trying not to be too biased for my boy from Queensland, but hey, I might have to be a little bit biased. But for the moment, I think it's just me holding it down on comms. But that's alright. I'm keen for it. Been waiting all day for this. Just finished up cruise. It's been good, it's been good, it's been real. I hope everyone's having fun at home. I hope the stream's been lovely. I've been watching over Kit's shoulder all weekend. And it's bloody beautiful. Sorry, have a sip of beer. I've got Chip taking photos of me now. How you going, Chip? Oh, I got beer on my lip. I look good for the photo. I don't know where I should stand. Maybe I should stand a bit more central. Yeah, we go. Well, I forgot. Can someone... I wish I had chat here. I can bring it up on my phone, but who is this guy from? I've seen him before. He's from some bullshit. But, that's alright. Alright, I think we're getting into it soon. Just having the usual stuff at the start of doubles, finding setups. Big old Cloudy doing a great job, telling everyone, use every second setup. Don't use every setup next to each other. You know what I mean? Nice and spaced out. I'm interested to see how Amro goes in doubles. You know, auto turnaround getting disabled is always curious. How does that play into things? Hopefully not too much. Well, for his sake. For my sake, maybe I hope it ruins him, but no, I'm sure it won't. I think Battle Dolphin might be going Dr. Mario. I'm not sure. I don't know if he's going regular Mario or not. Bear with him. Or actually, he might be playing... I think he might be playing Kirby. There was some chatter beforehand about some possible strategies. You know what I mean? Alright. I got bracket on my phone. I'm going to get chat up on my phone as well. Drazi as my co-commentator. Does that mean Drazi's on the way? Possibly. That'd be funny. It might just turn into shitstorm real quick there. But I won't complain. So what have we got coming up? Bit tricky trying to... I have to refresh the bracket. I've been working with big old Kevin trying to get a schedule sorted out. Get some good games online. There should be a couple of rounds. Here we go. It's working for me now. So after this set, I see the projected. Damn it! Start GG moment, eh? All right, we got Meme God, and who is Meme God's teammate this bracket? Gotta bring that up. Ruba is playing AJ and Hot Nude off stream. The winner of that will go on to fight the winner of Shmoo Isaac versus Jesus. Who is Jesus Smashville? Oh my god, the fake tags. And Brazza. So probably Shmoo Isaac. They might be thinking Shmoo Isaac versus Meme God Ruba next. That would be pretty awesome actually. And we're looking at Milky Leo Beefy versus Sage and Honk, potentially. More bangers. We're only playing through till up to top 8 today. So no top 8 bracket. That'll be on tomorrow. All of top 8 stream, same channel. Alright, let me see if I can go ahead and find the channel, Sydney Smash. Open myself on my own phone. Make sure I don't feedback loop anything. Love that. I'm just going to, when the ad goes away, put on chat only mode, but got a chat here. See Marth in the chat. See Naru. From a little while ago, probably the end of Cruise. Alright. I did hit a Kirby. The intel was accurate. I believe the strategy is we're going to get double K Rool powers and then go from there. A lot of blunderbusses throwing around. Alright, Darius is on the Joker, not on the Pika. So, starting off. Bit of scrappiness so far. Damn, the red with the red Joker, they blend together, do they not? Have to rely on that blue highlight. Yeah, try and keep J-Rod off stage here, probably. Wait for this to end. There we go. J-Rod's managed to recover. So I think what are we looking for in this matchup? Now, Kirby a bit of a weak link, to be honest. Oh my god, that was an insane spike from VD right there. Bit of an early cash out, but a stock trade right back. This is a good lead for BD and J-Rod straight off the bat. But yeah, unfortunately, like Kirby's lightweight, and we've got a lot of kill power coming out from Amro here, but can we find those kills? Is it too elusive in the doubles format? I think when you're playing a character that can kind of just get, you know, zoned out, killed really easily, that doesn't matter so much in doubles because there's more scramble, there's more chance to play to neutral. So BD's going to dodge a lot of that scenario because of that. As we can see, we're seeing a Kirby live to 160, finally dying to RSM back air, but you don't really see Kirby's live that long that much. First blood on the board for Amro and Darius. Yeah, here we go. So J-Rod's going to stand outside on a flat, use the blunderbuss, try and cover some space. Try to be nauseous. That was so unlucky for Amro. I hate that. I mean, sorry for Darius. Getting 4-healed through his shield. Yeah, but it's going pretty clean for BD and J-Rod so far. We've racked up so much percent on J-Rods. They're finding the hits here for Team Sydney, but they're just finding those kills consistently. Uh-oh, that's rough. Okay, Kathier's recovery's too good. No good. Some recovery on deck here might be bad for Darius. Able to get to center stage. Oh, really good from Darius. Getting out of a terrible situation with the 2 subs. And actually managed to leave and get a stock for it. Oh my god, just mashing on Amro there. J-Rod takes collateral. Finally loses his first stock. But we got some help at the back. That killed, no way. High shilling and all. I was like, yeah, that stuff's strong, but he should be living a little bit longer. No worries. Okay, and now we get to play with our food a little bit. The double blunderbuss. J-Rod's putting in work. BD just come chilling, trying to cover a landing option. What can we see? What can we see? Get up into the blunderbuss. Kazuya, heavy boy though, not going to die yet. You got one more chance. Stalling out. I like it. Amro with some big brain planes here to live a little bit longer off stage. This is ridiculous to have on stream. Wait, what? I thought that was J-Rod's in the blunderbuss, but it wasn't. It was poor old Amro. All right, game 1 looking fairly decisive, to be honest. But hey. I was impressed by Amro's recovery. They racked up that damage quick. They got to find a way to take those stocks just a little bit quicker. That would have been quite even. We cannot have Mr. Crocodile living to 200%. That's not what you want, ever. But he has an annoying habit of doing that often. You know? He just does it a little bit too often. See, I want to have my beer, but I have to like move the mic, and it feels so rude. I can always mute. That way you don't hear my drinking. I will do that. Lovely, lovely. The Four Pines Dark Lager. No, not Four Pines, sorry. What's the beer on tap? I forgot it, but it's delicious. There's a good selection of drinks here at Fortress. Can't complain. Deep in thought on the stage bands. Really considering it. What can we get going? Alright, let me peep the bracket. Let me have a look-see. Anyone done yet? Oh, well, there you go. The one I was just talking about before. Milky Leo and Beefy taking it 2 over Thushi and Floppy Disk. Sage Honk take it 2 over Brandius and Taipan. And we'll probably be seeing that one next on stream. I would have to hazard a guess. We're still waiting on the Shmoo and Meme God sets. They might have been struggling finding a setup. It's awesome being up here because I can look out across the venue and see what people are doing. Try to play spot the where's Wally in the crowd. Like, oh, there's Shmoo. They playing. They're going to be Guts playing a set maybe. Alrighty. Into game 2 though. Went up on town. Audit decision to go to another Animal Crossing stage. Come on now. Nah, it's all good. I think this is good. I think the problem when you're playing against a Kirby and a K-Rool is that, well, Kirby specifically, king of the boxing. Shitty character, but hey, that nair, those tilts, they're amongst the best in the game. So if you give yourself more space, get away from the damn Kirby, get away from the K-Rool mashing nair and belly armor on you, I think that's good. Joker obviously got insane movement, and more importantly, we've seen the Amro switch to his secondary, the Banjo, which can also benefit the space. Set up the grenades, use your room to your advantage. I like it. This is a good decision. Lost in thought, but only for good reasons. Back throw not really enough. Even on town, that's so unlucky for Amro. And you just know that Kirby's going to live for another 20%. Wow, the up smash actually takes it. No worries. Okay, we're keeping it even. We're looking much better. We just need to find a J-Rod stock, or you could try and focus on BD, try to get those stocks off the Kirby because they're easier to take, probably. And force the stock trade out from Team Red. That works too. Banjo Fair comes through, gets another stock. We're basically dead even. I like this. What is Kirby gun like with Joker? Surely that's good. That must be good. Yeah, 2 late shots going on. Team Red really in the driver's seat here. Center stage found for Amro, but I think that was his last Wonder Wing used, so, oh. And J-Rod very quickly able to switch targets. Off of Amro onto Darius. Finds the stock off the top with the crown. The collateral's worth it on BD there. Get your damage. Tips jumping on. Oh my god, the go.
I'm freeing you from the solo horrors of solo comms, mate.
Oh my god. I've got a Chipotle big on the mic.
Hello, hello, hello. Now, explain to me.
Explain to you.
The context. What's been happening? What's been going on?
The little secret we had is that BD has the pocket Kirby. BD has the pocket many characters.
Yes.
And they were playing this earlier in the week that they wanted to play Kirby K-Rool just to try and do double blunderbuss, which we saw a bit at the end of game 1. Yeah. But it was really for style more than anything. But what I do like here from Amro and Darius is that we had the Town and Sea Karen pick as well as the switch to Banjo. And honestly, it's been going so much better for them.
You know,
it might not be enough, but
it's the biggest issue with playing an FGC character as well in like doubles.
Yes.
Is that all that practice, all that time you've invested into the character from the get-go is kind of like null a little bit. It feels so wonky.
It's so wonky. And I think, well, there we go.
Oh, I guess that works.
The suicide trade takes it, and Kirby looking sad on stage.
The suck and cuff, yeah.
The Kirby in the crouch animation was so depressed to see his friend die there.
Straight up.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think you're right. The Kazuya practice kind of goes a little bit out the window when you go to doubles, and the Banjo is looking way more solid. So I reckon Amro's going to stick on that Banjo and loses. If I were him, I know I would.
Yeah, look. It's normally the backup plan, you know. Every time I play Amro, and it's like, we won't do blind picks, but we'll do this thing where we already know the context of what we're going to do. Oh, it's going to be FGC versus FGC. You know, like, am I really going to, like, you know, fight fire with fire and go like Terry into, you know, another ball of death? And then I'm like, you know what? No, screw this. I'm actually going to keep him away. I'm going to play Belmonts, and I'm just going to keep him at an arm's distance. And he's like, let's fight fire with fire. I'll go Banjo Kazooie. And I'm like,
I didn't know you had a Belmont.
Yeah. I cook with a little bit of Belmont every now and then. I love that character. It's really, really cool. But
it's really, really cool.
And that's
a word for it.
The setups are cool. I think the neutral's like shocking.
Look. No, look, they're kind of cool, but I had to deal with our old friend Dionysus from Queensland.
I was going to say Fire in the Venue.
Fire in the Venue.
Fire in the Venue.
Formerly known. I think he goes by Sunglasses and Bald Man now.
Nice.
Because I think
actually, that's literally
it made it easier for the TOs to find him.
Yeah. Who is this guy? And it's like, he has sunglasses and he is bald. Yep.
Oh yeah, that damn Belmont that kept me awake at night for a bit for sure.
You know, that F-tilt. There's a certain level of precision and degeneracy you need to play that character.
I do have to respect it because that character does suck.
Oh, awful.
And
some of the worst disadvantage stats in the game.
Yeah.
You get juggled to pieces, you get put off stage, you're like, a light breeze will kill me now.
And I can respect when it comes together as a result.
But I totally also get the hate for it, you know? You can be carried by a bad character.
Guys, we just want to watch Fox and Mario forever. And
we want advantage state. No neutral, no zoning, none of this cringe.
Have you noticed? I would actually, this is a good question. Give me the vibes on Sydney.
No, go for it.
Have we got into the advantage state era?
The advantage state what?
Era. Of the game, or era, sure, of the game.
I think all our good players are.
Yes.
I think the top end of our PR are very, very good when they hit you.
I think that's probably the biggest, starkest difference you get from watching like mid-high level American tournaments.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking majors. I'm talking like regionals, locals. You think about a sea of Joker and Palo players in America.
Yeah.
They just have figured out advantage, and they figured it out a lot faster. They've obviously a stronger region, more players, whatever. But I feel like most other regions are catching up to that point.
Yeah, it's like we've played this game for a long time now,
exactly.
Right? So it's what? December of 2018. So it's been
6.5 years.
6.5 years.
Yep.
Yeah, it's an old game.
It's an old game. Okay.
Beautiful.
Okay. Just mixing it up.
It's a long game. We've played this game for a long ass time, and you would expect by now things to kind of go your way when you hit someone. You know, like it should be second to none, second nature at this point.
And I think it has a bit of a trickle-on effect on how the game feels to play at like a lot of levels, because I think other people are aware that you will die for getting hit now.
Yes.
I think if you look back at like early Ultimate, people are way scrappier, people are way degenerate potentially.
Yeah.
And you can get away with a lot more.
I'd say so. I think like a lot of the success that some of exactly like launch characters. You look at like Bowser, for example, scrappy character.
Yep.
Has an advantage state. Yep. Pretty good. Yep. But it's not nearly the firepower.
Even
that
like
the others have.
the classic month one Mii Sword Fighter.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we have Mii Sword Fighter now, but obviously completely different game, right?
Yeah.
That's more so like just, you know, some people say like, oh, Rello, I can't really get on this guy. This guy's advantage state is also cooked. He can just keep you, like juggle you to pieces.
Oh, no, yeah.
Just keep you in this awful blender. I punish you for making the slightest of mistakes, you know?
Yep. And I think that causes you to approach neutral more cautiously.
Yes.
But it's happening at like the mid-level now, not just the top level.
No, exactly.
And that's like, it's crazy.
Yeah, the mid-level is no longer just a scrap to see who kind of comes out on top. It's
I can throw rock harder than you can.
Yeah, exactly. You can, you know, before you could kind of bulldoze your way through those earlier parts of bracket, you could just be like, hey, I'm literally going to grind my one thing, and you're going to get hit by it and you're going to die. And now it's like, now we've got mind games. We've got way more mind games happening at like the earlier parts of bracket, and it's good. It's cool. Fantastic.
Oh, I think it's because I took a bit of a break from the game and I came back this year, and I feel like I'm having more fun with it than I did in the past. It's like, oh yeah, I kind of like just the sort of the zeitgeist, the play style that might be more interesting, might be more deep.
I think the break is necessary.
Yeah.
I think when you do this stuff like on and off, well, not even on and off, like week on, week off, even then it's a bit much. And then you almost see people who leave for like maybe 3 months at a time, come back and it's like, this guy's kind of still cooking, low-key.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And it looks like the time off has actually benefited him.
Yeah, you get a bit like a fresh mind.
Yeah,
You stop
yeah.
autopiloting.
And perspective and, you know, maybe like time to think about the game but not actually play the game. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's great. All right, well, we have a Sydney Classico, Nichiren Meat Livers. Nichiren, actually, going kind of beast mode the past couple weeks.
He
actually.
was in winners finals of Cruise with a team.
He came third at an epping. You know, the funny
It's kinda
part is just like, you know, and it was a stacked epping. Unpheasant
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
there, but it was all eppings are stacked. and
Stacked
he just-
elsewhere. Yeah.
He just came out on top. So,
Fuck yeah.
you know, it's a bit of a nice feeling when you finally break into that headspace.
Oh yeah, especially
zone.
when the scene is like. Sydney is a big scene,
Yes.
and it's a grindy scene.
Oh yeah.
So to break through there that's a good feeling.
There's a lot of pockets of what's the word? Progress
Mm.
all across the city as well. And in what shape and form that comes from is sometimes random, you know? It's so unstable, it's so chaotic, but honestly, I like it like this, you know? Way more interesting,
Oh yeah.
way more interesting. And you know what it does? It actually keeps so many players hungry for success at events like this, and that's why you have like so many, I don't know, standout stories, especially last night as well. People kind of go nuclear.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's like, I remember I was doing a comms off stage early in the year.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, I don't know half these players, but it was a good time to watch.
exactly.
Even then, I'm familiar with Big Rat and Lonk. I am not as familiar with Nichiren.
Nichiren,
I think a bit of the Meat Livers before.
Meat Livers, yeah, like Hunter Dugong's famously struggles against Meat Livers.
Right,
I
okay.
remember the Owls of Anger. I lost to Meat Livers. I was like, who is this guy? Like, I've never heard of this guy before. This was ages ago. And since then, he's built up a really, really strong repertoire of being a co-main Rob and
Yes.
and Bowser Jr.
Well, I was ragging on Kid a bit earlier, saying, "Oh, Sydney, you guys don't even have any good Robs." And then he was like, Cloudy, and I'm like, Sydney doesn't really have any good Robs.
Yeah, damn.
I doubled down.
Did my man do?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
stay
yeah.
tuned for the ultimate battle at 8 p.m. tonight.
Yeah, I am so keen
So
for that.
excited.
I can't wait. But okay, I am very keen to see this, Rob. Show me what you got. I'm a Big Rat fan.
Ay. All right. We're taking him downtown.
Yeah.
Now, DDD on the ledge, kind of a horror story. All right.
Yeah, like, if Rob wants, this ledge chat can go forever until death, and there it is. And now it's Fox's turn for the blender. Fox
exactly.
also quite bad off stage.
Yes. Both characters notoriously easy to two-frame and just keep locked
Yep.
down there. But on the inverse side, both their ledge trapping really, really oppressive if they can get back. All right, the beefy landing, so good. Clearing the pressure. It's literally like a clean slate.
Meat Livers hasn't moved from this one spot, by the way, all game. This is his roll distance. I stand here.
All right. He's like the castle.
All right, we're at. We're at center stage. I love it.
All right. Okay. Long just absolutely abusing Big Rat with his own Gordo. Just send it out there. We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
We actually landed that.
I was gonna
Amazing.
say, big swing.
Big Rat was nearly in the firing range of that as well, but
I was going to say, there can be some kind of fun strategies you can do with the inhale because it kind of functions like a budget charge shot.
yeah.
One of the only times you ever see this move being used in this context. Because obviously we play singles most of the
Yeah,
time.
for sure.
Or even using your own teammate as ammunition, potentially.
Oh! That was very good for
That
Meat
was
Livers to
so
be ready
good.
for that. There wasn't a lot of time to set up there. Off the rapid jab too, not to particularly easy confirm.
Yes. Not a lot of context there as well, but I'm glad it turned out like that.
Yeah.
Ready. So far, Big Rat Long absolutely getting minced up right now.
They
Get
are
to
not-
take a stock.
Yeah, unfortunately for them, they haven't got much control of this game.
I don't want to sugarcoat it, but Big Rat just hit Long with the biggest up smash.
I can't believe it didn't kill him
I just killed him. He's taunting. What?
Oh, dear.
Oh, it worked out. Big Rat, no!
No, okay. Just a lone penguin.
Oh,
Better
dude.
dream. All right.
Penguin's cleaning up.
It looks less bad now that there's not 3 stocks on the board anymore. You can sleep a bit easier.
I can't believe it. He's just given up.
The double berry.
He's like, you know what? Better to go out by my own hand.
That's
than it is,
fair.
than it
Look,
is to just simply sit there.
4 stocks, a bit of a mountain. 4 clean stocks as well at that.
I mean, they're having a good time. I feel like they know that they were slapping. Yeah, you can see in Big Rat and Long. It's like, yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a game.
Yeah, you know that time when you up smashed me when I was buried?
How'd you do that?
I thought it'd save you. It's like, yeah, I was 150%. Oh, man.
Okay. All right. Now, it's one of those things where I don't want to be pessimistic, but where's the adaptation here? What do you need to do differently?
One, stop hitting each other, right?
That was probably the first thing on my list as well.
That's definitely like numero uno. It's don't get hit. Also, don't hit the guy that's next to you, your guy.
Well, we can't, unfortunately, really go to a much bigger stage to make that easier.
That was the biggest stage in the business, right?
Yeah.
And that felt like...
Didn't feel big enough.
Sad.
Can we get a Gentleman's to Big Battlefield?
Yeah, I was going to say, can we get a Palatena's Temple?
That would be good.
Yeah.
I reckon they would have it locked on that. I can see them.
Take the one stock, take the first stock, anyone, and then just run. All right. I think is Long still locked in on the DDD, or are we going to see a switch to Palu?
I reckon the DDD's fine.
I think the DDD's a really good stomp attack in doubles.
Yeah,
I'll be real.
Yeah.
I think like that's as struggle street as that character is sometimes, I do think he can kind of play tank.
Well, I think DDD has like for his plays on the tier list, not terrible neutral because he has a big disjoint and like good movement with the fastball. And you get to play a lot of like neutral interactions in doubles.
Exactly.
So being able to be heavy and also throw out a big killing disjoint, that's pretty good. Better than a lot of things.
It's a nice game plan to fit into doubles as well. You're right.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Big Rat just got deleted in like 10 seconds.
Big Rat, no.
He'd come back.
Oh, no.
Oh wow.
Oh, man.
A lot of damage onto the Penguin.
There's Chaos Gordo, Gyro, everything on the field. Oh! I see you, Long.
That was pretty sick from Long there, getting into hit confirm off the gyro.
All right, using his teammate as ammo.
That is my charge shot. No, another stock though for Big Rat, unfortunately.
I blinked and Big Rat's just
I don't know if it was an SD or
or
if he was just lost in the source off stage.
I think he was lost in the source, surely.
Oh my god, too many pummels there. Okay, Long, come on. I want to see this ledge tap come through. Kill this robot. There we go.
Wow.
That was an option.
It was almost on command, Blurry. You just kind of spoke it into existence.
I'm happy.
Okay.
Oh, that's
big
scary.
landing.
Oh my god.
Dude, that's like the... You know, when you drop an orbital bomb, it's like coming through, clearing the path.
Oh, I thought you'd be livers there, like in the parry animation. I'm like, what is happening to him? Is he gonna die here?
Yeah.
He's fine. He's fine. It's scary.
There's like 15 hitboxes on this move. Yeah, all right. Putting Big Rat back into the fight, probably against his own will, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he just wants to go home. Home's the blast zone, unfortunately, though. Oh, sour spot there for Big Rat. Oh,
he tried.
Bro, what?
There's the restock coming in from
Long. Big Rat deserves that stock.
I was going to say, yeah, it feels like he just didn't get a chance to play at all.
Maybe partly because of Long. Oh, the high illusion, not great there for Big Rat there. This ledge tap is going to continue. Yeah, this is awful having the Inkling stand behind, just forward smash your landing. Like, what are you going to do?
I was going to say, like, the two they have all the cards right now.
Yeah. What? Long just gave up.
Long just capitulated.
This is beta.
What is happening?
This is beta match.
I believe in Big Rat Super. Oh, the double kill!
Oh, no, he didn't get it. He lived.
Oh,
he lived just. I thought it was
double.
Too. Oh, what did he stick actually? Oh no.
I nearly choked. Oh my god.
Tips died from the height. Big Rat just turned into the best player in the country for 5 seconds.
Up smash collateral.
Into the shine spike.
Into the shine spike. What? Is this guy not the craziest guy you've ever seen?
Dude, Big Rat's he's a goat. You may have lost a set, but you got the clip.
That's an insane clip, actually. Oh my god. The hype was just too much there.
All right. What is next for us? Okay, so Milky Leo, that ended up playing off stream with Milky Leo, Beefy versus Sage and Honk.
Mm.
That went 2-0 to Beefy.
We know what Honk normally plays in doubles. I actually have no clue.
yeah, I
'Cause
don't
that's
know.
like what, Kazuya?
Yeah, I think so.
Kazuya player, mostly. Most of the time.
Maybe it's still Kazuya, like the Amro, but surely not. I think it sucks.
I'm agreeing with you there. Yeah, I don't know. There's
Do you play much doubles?
No, not really. I'm a very singles-oriented guy. I used to play a bit more earlier in the game,
Yeah,
but then
yeah.
I soon realized I was like, I don't know if this is the game mode for me.
Fair,
It feels a
fair.
bit too chaotic.
It
I
is
mean,
tricky.
it reminds me of when I was younger, and we were just playing like free
Oh, and
for
you have to
alls,
share,
and it's just
yeah.
chaos and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. I mean, I like it. I like it.
I like it, yeah.
I feel like ever since I started sweating for this game, I was like, okay.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I really enjoy doubles depending on the matchup.
Mm.
I think I like just purely thinking about just spacing. It feels like it's just like RPS simulator. It's like
Yes.
I'm gonna stand here, you're gonna jump here, I'm gonna do that. And like my combo can't be very big because I'm gonna get hit if I spend too much time comboing you. So
No, it's absolutely
I gotta
right.
reset situation, reevaluate, look what my teammate's doing.
Yeah,
I think that's really rewarding to think about.
I agree with that, and you can almost see like the different brains kick into gear when you watch like really good doubles
Oh,
players,
yeah.
right? It's not necessarily the fact that they're good singles players in their
No,
own right.
no.
It's normally like, oh, these guys are like they've practiced like a specific
Yeah,
setup.
when you have like
or-
the static partners.
yeah, it when it comes together like that, I can appreciate the game a bit more because
Yeah,
it
it's
feels
sick.
like a bit more labbed out. But I do have to admit, to get to that level is probably a very high and almost unnecessary amount of investment sometimes. A lot of these
Yeah.
scenarios just don't really come up.
I
you
think
know?
it was more common probably from like the Smash 4 carryover days
Yes.
because like doubles were probably more popular.
Yeah.
And then a lot of the static partners probably persisted from Smash 4.
Yeah.
And
That
then-
actually makes a lot of sense as well,
Yeah.
because I do remember Smash 4 being like, there was a big push on doubles
Yeah.
as well.
Well, the concept of like 3v3 crews didn't really
Didn't
exist.
exist,
So
yeah.
it's like, what else are you going to do? And there was no squad strike. So it's like,
Mm,
oh, you want to have a
that's
side
true.
bracket? It's doubles.
Yeah, exactly.
What else?
What's the other event going to be?
Yeah.
for
Like
sure.
Big Smash or something. Like, nah. I'm good.
Nah, dude.
Yeah, yeah,
Get
yeah.
out.
For sure.
Yeah, I think 3v3 crews definitely with the start of Ultimate, and it just kind of like barreled in from there, especially on the 3-day events as well. I know that normally
Yeah.
we still just do run doubles, but it just seems like crews kind of eclipses that in entrance as well. Like it's almost
seems
around
to
the
be,
same.
yeah. Ooh.
All right.
Is this what round has this got coming up? We've got a Newt set. Let me try and find it on the bracket.
It's Mr. Newt. Yeah, Newt's had a pretty dire relationship with this venue.
Why's that? Is this secret law?
It's just secret law. He just keeps copying it at this venue, you know? I know Newt, you know, we all love him. He talks a big game and he's really fun to be around. But sometimes he just rolls a natty 1 and you're like, oh my God.
Well, I do like D&D here, from what I can tell. A lot of board games, a lot of tabletop stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, he lost to a Ganondorf in Joy Don't Worry. Palu Ganon at the pre-local yesterday. I'm not putting him under the bus.
What
here,
what
but
game
it's-
was this? Who was it?
It was Joey Don't Worry. It was one
Oh,
of-
Joey.
Yeah.
Fucking owned.
I don't know. In my head, I could kind of see it, right? But then the fact that I could
That's
see it
funny,
was
though.
like, that's kind of wrong, right? Like,
No,
it's-
Joey's the goat, though. Let's go, Joey.
I mean, is he the goat, or was it just a catastrophic like disaster? It had to be a mixture of both.
Yeah, I got stories about Joey. You know, Joey came into the Queensland Discord chat after New South Wales won the Origin last year, completely off his face,
Yeah.
just trying to create a fight.
Just starting stuff, yeah.
Just starting a fight. And I
Oh,
was like,
he's
bro,
a-
it's
he's
like 1 a.m., dog. What are you
Yeah,
doing
he's a
here?
menace. He's an absolute menace. And also, you know, the funny thing about Joey Don't Worry is he's like a random spawn character in the Sydney scene. You'll just be on the other side of the city. He'll be there. He'll
Hell
be
yeah.
somewhere else. I don't know how he gets around. He's got like portals.
Well, I met him first time last Bleeding Point.
Yeah.
And he's hilarious.
He's very, very
I was like,
funny.
this guy's good.
Very, very funny. Yeah, poor Newt copped it. I was like, doesn't Palu just do this and you lose?
Yeah, look. I'm not going to say anymore.
Anyway, it's a fresh start. It's a fresh start. It's doubles. It's Newt Coleman. It's HD Magic. It's Ernest Clan. Extra back on the grind.
Fucking Ernest Clam. What are we doing about these fake tags? I want to put my foot down. I hate these fake tags.
You know what? Amen. Amen.
We
Get him
like
out of here.
we kind of like eradicated them from Queensland. It was getting out of hand. They were like, no.
Who was the biggest offender of it? Who kept switching
So,
tags?
good old Cruz changed his tag to "If you lose to me, you suck."
Yep.
And he had that for a while, and that was okay. But then a bunch of other people started changing their tag to be, if you lose to me, you
Something
different else.
Yep.
And it meant that the name was too long, so in the brackets, everyone's name would look the same.
And so you just
'Cause
weren't sure who was
And I
who.
just cracked the shit. I was like,
Yeah.
guys, fix it immediately.
Revert back right now.
And that kind of like put a soft kill on it.
When I saw Ernest Clam, I was just straight up like, oh, is he just back from? Has he just come back from Japan? Is he just here? Oh, he's J-Rods now.
He's J-Rods now. That's interesting.
He's just turned into J-Rods. Oh, that's BD.
Well, we had those on our round 1, so we've gone back in time. We might be stuck in a loop.
Yes, maybe a bit of a time loop. But yeah, Ernest.
Well, to Extra's credit, they've been using that tag for ages now.
Oh, I haven't seen Extra's name in a bracket in a while. Though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think Ernest Clam has been around for...
I'm gonna say a couple years.
Yeah. So I'm okay for that.
Yeah, money where money's due. What do you think we're gonna see from Extra? Wolf? Game & Watch? What do we normally play in doubles?
I quite like Wolf. They're both fine in doubles. I think Wolf is fun in doubles because, like, I think you can play off your teammates' hits really well. Like, Game & Watch doesn't have, like, the raw kill power except for smash attacks.
Yeah, and you're almost stalling for time as Game & Watch, to be honest.
But Wolf can, like, Wolf has got a lot of kill power, but a lot of it requires setup.
Yeah.
And, like, back air's disgusting, but it's not the fastest move in the game.
No, and there's a lot of, you're right, there's a lot of setup to get to that point. And you have to sweet spot it, you have
But,
to
like,
space it.
back airing off your teammate's hit, oh, yeah, that's easy.
Oh, free.
And then even, like, the up smash, it reaches quite high. So that'll catch things much higher than, like, a Game & Watch up smash.
No, you're right. It feels like in a controlled environment, it's where Game & Watch thrives, right?
Game & Watch thrives by not playing the game.
Correct. Eliminating the variables that you have to play, and if you're
yeah.
just kind of like fighting this guy one-on-one in like a dark alleyway, he's pretty damn good.
But Extra doesn't agree with us.
No.
Not a single bit. And to be honest, I don't blame him. I wouldn't agree with me
I
either.
think there's a strat here, right? Snake Game &
Oh,
Watch.
yeah,
in
you
the
bucket,
doubles,
the
you
grenades,
bucket the grenades.
and it's like does a bunch of damage, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if it kills. I think it's just damage. I don't know how it works. It's something weird.
Yeah,
We'll
well,
see.
it's
I'm sure we'll
basically
find
a free bucket at your disposal.
out. Yeah.
So Snake can kind of set up shop, and then Game & Watch can just come out with a nuke off the gate.
And you can like jab bucket, I'm pretty sure it's true.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. All right.
I think you can bucket F smash, Snake's F smash.
Oh, you definitely can.
Yeah. You could probably load that. That's
terrifying.
That's disgusting.
I don't like that
They'll
one.
probably do that between stocks.
Maybe. I hope so.
All right.
But it should be a banger, actually. I think Coleman Newt. Look, who do you think the favorite here? I kind of want to go. I kind of want putting money on Coleman.
I think Coleman Newt.
Yeah.
I don't know much about HD Magic. I'll be real.
Yeah, I'm not super versed on it, but Snake in doubles is kind of good.
It's quite good.
It's 5 on a count, has a lot of kill power to Snake, lives a long time. Everything you want in a doubles character.
Yes, absolutely. Massive lingering hitboxes that, if thrown out at a moment's notice, can just just switch the game around as well. So
we were seeing a bit there, Coleman Newt were kind of focusing on Extra, just double teaming Extra. I think that's probably good strat. The Game Watch will die. Like, they're hard to edge guard, but they're lightweight. So trying to bleed Extra stocks will probably go quite well.
correct. And in the chaos of doubles, you're almost praying for a stray hit to just take him out. So far, so good, though. Extra, the only one left with 3 stocks. And knowing best to pick his moments. Yeah.
And Extra is probably prepared to get a bit focused here. So he's happy to make sure he doesn't die. And I always like to say these games are not about getting kills. They're about not dying, predominantly.
Oh, in doubles especially,
Oh, that was a half waft, I see.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
There's enough. A very good use there from Coleman.
It's almost the optimal strategy now, isn't it, to go for the half off?
Yeah, you've seen it more.
Yeah.
I think it kind of also helps your mental as a Wario player. Like, banking the whole game on I will take 2 and then cheese. Gotta be a bit stressful. Like, it's cringe for the opponent, but it also doesn't feel exactly fun for the player
No,
either.
for sure. The fact that you kind of have to almost sandbag a little bit to get to your win con. Or
I must land my combo or I lose.
I mean, to be honest, there's so many more factors with the half off being faster on startup, so it's a bit easier to combo into.
Yep.
But also the fact that it's doubles, and sometimes you don't want a massive blast radius to nuke your teammate as well.
That is very true.
Just take the controlled blast,
Good
take out the
recovery.
guy.
Coleman upping through the Nikita.
All right, Mbappe coming in with the straight. I've just noticed that Mbappe and Messi.
Mbappe's crazy.
Mbappe. Goat. All right.
I was talking about we got to get the Messi skin for Ronaldo and Market Wolves. Or City Wolves.
I can't believe that's a thing, by the way. It's
Fucking.
it's ridiculous.
I can believe it, but I'm not happy about it. Put it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I reckon when I stream it next month, I might look for a Messi mod.
Ah.
So I can put Messi on there.
just
Why
slap him on
not?
it.
Make the players deal with it.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
Yeah.
If you're picking Ronaldo, you deserve it.
Yeah, no, that's true. I agree.
He looks like he's such a degenerate
He
character
looks
as well.
awful to play as.
Just juggling ball on your Oki. Like, hell yeah.
I did find the ball pressure really funny when he kind of like chest bumps it.
I
and
mean,
comes at
it
you
is
like a
funny.
freak.
It
looks
is funny.
really funny. But you're right. Yeah, slap a Messi mod on it and then call it a day. Yeah, for sure. And it's just like soccer guy.
Yeah,
Soccer guy's
I love
coming
soccer
in.
guy.
You're telling me soccer guys are... I'm a soccer guy main. I've been a soccer guy main since...
Since Ronaldinho Soccer on 64.
yeah, since FIFA.
It's FIFA. It's not even called that anymore.
It's not even called FIFA.
Like
Since
EAFC.
PES.
It's PES? There we go. Bro, the kids don't know what PES is.
No.
Does PES exist still? Surely not.
I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure that game is defunct.
I
Like,
think,
it's
I think
gone.
the Noahs used to tell me that PES was better. But I don't know if I care about what the Noahs say about soccer games.
The only reason I played more PES was because it was the only option available to me.
Okay.
You know, it was one of those games that you'd get for Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, for
and,
sure.
And be like, oh, thanks, uncle. But it's kind of like, it's not really a game I want, but I'll play it.
Fuck yeah.
And it was fine, but I guess I didn't know what life on the other side was like.
All right, but we got Coleman and Newt took that game. I think Coleman had a stock in the bank, or one of them did. So
Yeah.
it was pretty convincing, but not undoable for Extra and HD here.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think, yeah, there's a bit of isolation going on right now, and they're both just trying to extra with the right state of mind to just kind of like go help out his buddy, but
No, I think that's what we saw right from the get-go in Game 1 is that Coleman and Newt are great at isolating. When they find the opportunity to do it, they just lock in immediately.
yeah, in a sense that I guess there are very few players in Australia that I can think of that are actively, besides static duos, right? Because so much of it is just like, oh, who's there?
Yeah.
I'm just going to form a team. It'll be ragtag. Bar like maybe like DDJ Dizzle.
Yeah.
You can tell that not a lot of people just like practice doubles. So this is a very, very good strategy just out the gate. That if you can just like lock them down,
Yeah, just
and
be
play
ready for
the
that
corner,
situation.
the two 1v1s, like it's fine. Bendy reaching for the stars.
Ooh, Extra great up smash there, finds it. But
Oh, HD Magic with nowhere to go.
he was stuck in his brain about, I gotta go deal with this Palu, but I've just put myself in the worst spot.
In the worst corner, and these guys have chunky back airs.
They do. Uh-oh. Right. Yeah, Extra dropping the edge gun to Palu to come and try and bully Coleman a bit. Get some defense racked up. Probably fair. It's hard to edge guard to teleport recovery.
Yeah, they've recognized the problem.
Oh, no. Shades of Big Rat and
I
Long.
was gonna say horror show.
That was an
I
SD
knew,
after as well.
yeah,
Oh.
horror show. You knew what the fair was doing. It was just trying to clear the way for himself, but it was too little too late, and the most awful car crash scenario just happened.
I hope Big Rat and Lonk are watching that so that they don't feel bad. It's like, oh, the best in the business do it too.
You can do HD Magic. He's got egg on his face. He's just like, oh, I'm so sorry. And at that point, what else can you say? Oh man, they're laughing it off.
That's
I mean, yeah, it's the chunkiest spike, right? To accidentally hit someone with, there's so much wind up on
is
it.
it the strongest in the game? It's got to be up there.
It's got to be up there. I think someone said to me like the Link startup. The
one's
Link there,
pretty
it's
crazy.
really, really
It
strong.
shouldn't be.
No, it absolutely
doesn't
shouldn't be.
need
I have a
it.
big problem with that being very strong, especially in the hands of players like Ray Z back in the early Ultimate days.
Dude, I fucking hate Link, bro. I hate that character. I have a history of that character.
I don't mind him. I don't like any of the Links. I don't feel strongly about any of the Links, but I don't mind Papa Link.
Yeah.
He does hit like a truck though. Probably a bit too much for his good.
I think when I was like learning the game, I think the concept of an up smash that was active for like 40 frames just bothered me.
Yeah.
But I'm used to it. I'm like, oh, they
just one.
They whipped an up smash. My turn to punish, and I walk into it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm an idiot. And I'm like,
or
oh,
you'll
yeah.
spot dodge it, and he'll
he'll
just still scoop you up into the, and it's like, and it's so strong.
And I was like, wait, why did you do that?
It's so.
And then like sometimes it'll hit you at like a percent that wouldn't kill, but it hit 3 times, so it does the damage to then make it kill.
Yes,
and it's like,
big move.
God damn it. All right. Well, extra falling, extra and hasty magic falling. We'll see.
Oh, Shmoo Isaac. Okay.
Wait, what? This was. Hold up. I mean, this was meant to be on a stream a while ago, but we're back.
How far behind are we?
We're like, we aren't. Oh, we're actually not. No, we're doing fine for time. Oh, these sets are going quick. No, we're chilling.
No, they're. I was gonna say they're lightning fast, but
Yeah, I think I was scheduling with Cloudy before, and I was like, let's be a bit conservative with it.
Yeah.
But I think he's recognised that they're going really quick, and he's added a few on, and that's good for him.
oh, beautiful.
He's learning. Cloudy's great. He's learned so quickly, and he's doing a great job.
Yeah, Kev's great. He's such a big help to the scene. I still remember when he first came in, and he was like one of the guys that was the most eager to like pick up things and just really like dip his hands into everything and like try everything out.
That's something I love about the city guys is that I feel like there's a bunch of people like that. Yeah.
It's
Like Hunter does so much running around.
Hunter.
Oh, AJ as well. Like
Exactly, like non-major Hunter. Majors Hunters tends to be pretty locked in and like playing,
which is fine.
which is completely fine, and the occasional comms block here and there. But from a local like scene to scene basis, it's something definitely not to be understated. The amount of work he puts in to just grow and have like grind sessions outside of tourneys,
That's sick.
and kind of just rally troops to be like, hey, let's all do this thing.
Yeah.
God knows it helps me so much. I'm so lazy when it comes to these things, but it is nice to have someone like that to just really like get the team together. So shout out to Hunter. Anyway, the meme god.
The meme
The
god.
meme god. I'll say this. I never liked this tag. Da meme god.
Wait, is there actually a dart in there?
There was.
There
used to be a da meme god.
This is barely an improvement.
Yeah.
It's not great. Are we allowed to put the players? We've kind of been doing it. Fuck it. Your tag sucks, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it's ironic.
Unless it's ironic.
But
da
then
meme god.
Then there's like a 5.5 out of 10.
I can kind of see.
If it's
flipping
ironic, it goes
around.
from being a 2 out of 10 to a 5.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
You just pass it.
Da meme god. I wonder what his favorite meme is. Do you have a? I wonder what keeps him up at night. Like, what is the meme?
My
that
one
makes
is,
the
what's your
god meme?
favorite at the moment?
That's a really, really good
Don't
question.
pitch a good jockey.
You know what? Mine's
thinking about
mine's completely filled with brain rot now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all like the shorts, the Instagram reels. It's
true.
awful now.
The spitting cat that goes ah-ee-oh. Fucking love that
That's
cat.
so good.
But I think that's a bit old now.
That is old
It's a few
by
months
today's
old.
standards.
Yeah, I think it was like December last year when that hit.
Yeah.
But that shit gets me every time. And
That's-
older
it is
remixes where it's like different songs. Where it's like vocoded to it.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen like 20 of them. I've loved the 20th as much as I love the first one.
What do I like? I like the soundboard ones, like the bruh, the. Actually,
You really are in TikTok minds.
yeah. I mean, I don't have TikTok, but I get the
YouTube
YouTube
Shorts,
Shorts,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Instagram
yeah.
reels. It's the same thing. It's
You
just,
get the trickle on.
yeah, the delay.
I like to think the good ones filter through.
That's what I think. It almost feels like they're curated, and you don't really have to like. Sift
Are we
through
just
the
ju-
junk.
are we
Are we
just-
just
Are we
boomers?
just old?
Are we just boomers?
I think so.
It's almost like asking your like younger friends to be like, hey, can you sift through all the bad stuff and just send me the good stuff? Yeah, just message me.
I don't want to do it.
Neither.
If it works.
There's too much content out there. But yeah, I love the bruh. Oh my god.
Yeah,
You know.
no. Those sound bites are old now.
Yeah.
Those sound bites were around before somebody's kids on TikTok were around.
And the fact that they've just kind of come back in a big way is really funny, to be honest.
Truly art.
But that's normally how art is. You reuse, you remix, you recycle.
I love that.
All right, let's get into it.
All right.
Shmoo Isaac, meme god, formerly known as the meme god.
The
Looks like
meme
it's
god.
Barely an improvement, but you know what?
I like this. This is going to be a banger. I was really keen for this one earlier. I'm glad it's still on stream. I think there's a 15th versus 18th seed, so it's pretty closely matched up. But yeah, early up side B from Meme God there. I'm trying to think back to watching him play at Pistis, the playstyle he had. It's pretty conventional Paramithra, but Well, that foresight was weird though.
Oh, that was goofy, and it gave Pikachu so much hang time.
Yeah. With like no animation on it, it just happened.
It almost looked like the cat, the spinning cat.
Oh, it's back.
Oh,
I love it. Although Isaac landing the absolute tippiest tippy of box up smash there to take that stock.
Oi, big scoops.
Yeah, Rube
Oh, and the follow-up.
Nice. That's really good there for Meat God.
I really like that from the meme god.
The Meme God.
The meme god.
The Meme God.
I don't know. Pyra just seems like such a doubles machine, right?
Oh, yeah.
Any of the problems that she would normally have in doubles just immediately cleared up with these big AoE,
I don't-
almost like sweep the floor aerials.
My movement's really bad. Good thing I don't have to move.
Doesn't matter.
They'll move for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Ruba, get in there.
Exactly.
Soften up the shells. I'll come in for the kill.
Oh, yeah. And we were talking about like Wolf doing well in doubles before. Wolf was also great at setting up his teammate.
Yes.
Like back throw is really easy to predict. Even forward throw, down, all of the throws like flow. You can watch it. You can
Really
predict
telegraphed. Yeah.
And just like great movement and neutral control.
Oh, the back hit of up
Oh,
smash
wow.
killing Ruba just off the side.
That's crazy.
Don't really see that too often.
No. Maybe a little bit unfortunate, but hey. Eking out a teeny bit of lead, Smoo and Isaac here. But this has been pretty damn close still. Okay. Oh, to clank down a 2 dash attack.
Oh, the big charge. She was in the air, so it almost felt like Isaac got away scot-free, but doesn't matter. Gets caught on the platform.
Yeah, still gets the landing. The stock is taken regardless.
All right, that'll be the fair. Yeah, Isaac looking for something. Air dodge coming through. Oh no, that's so much hit stun.
Oh, poor Isaac does not deserve 51% for that. But he's going to take it. Another up smash ripped. Not dead yet. The Meme God holding on.
Still getting bullied. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wait to punish the dash. Rapid jab end lag.
I was going to say Isaac is sort of living on borrowed time a little bit.
Yeah. He's got a few hits in him. Now it's
Who's
looking,
copped it? And Isaac.
we need to take this Rube stock, I think.
I agree. Yeah,
There it
we
is.
go. That's the scenario.
Stock share or no?
Stock share.
Ooh, okay.
Trusted in meme god. Trusted meme god, I guess.
I mean, it's fair. He was about to die anyway, so I kind of get it. But a lot of faith, that's for sure. Definitely doable, though.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Isaac doing the right thing, trying not to interact, but getting clipped there. You just need to stand back, Isaac. You're there to be an up smash machine. Nothing
There
else.
we go. It's coming away, but again, it could all go.
Oh, really
it could all
good.
go terribly.
Smoo had excellent coverage on the neutral B charge. Thank God, getting a little bit desperate, but I don't blame him. Kind of has to. Yeah, not able to capitalize off the up throw.
That was meme god. Stick it out.
Oh my
Oi.
God. Quick attack into the forward smash.
I mean, there is an angle here. Isaac Shields
It's like,
taking a beating.
it's becoming...
Oh my God. Oh, dude. I mean, that was the sacrificing your queen kind of player. Like,
yeah,
low-key.
look. There was a choice. But
I just wish it wasn't so insanely intense.
that's the classic, like, I'm going to do something and the game's going to end now.
yeah.
I don't care who wins. It's ending now. That was one of those options.
Right here, right now.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
you know what? Sometimes you freak out a little bit with the confirms in the 2v1. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
kind of like toss things around.
To be honest, if Meme God had been 30% healthier before Ruba lost her last stock, we would have seen the stock trade. It would have been one apiece. It would have been way closer. Like, that
For sure.
game was basically dead even.
But it just seemed like also, yeah. No, you're right. I think Ruba made an executive decision as well.
No, I think
Yeah.
Ruba made the right choice,
Yeah.
looking back at it, because he basically had to instantly take the stock, land, and get a hit that was valuable
Yeah.
to stop Meme God from just losing instantly.
Correct, yeah. Because Meme God was just literally like a sneeze would have
Yeah,
killed
yeah.
him. Yeah, you're right about Wolf having the nice... It's almost like nice keyframes and key poses.
Yes.
Just the way that your mind works, where you can just kind of see, all right, I know exactly what throw that is, rather than Fox is so difficult.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just too fast. Throws him, he's already there, and then he follows up with the rest of the throw, which is the laser.
Something I've said a lot before is that I've always, since launch, I felt that Wolf, the game feels like they made Wolf first.
Yeah, like a Ryu or like
It's like
he's the game's
like Ultimate
base,
specifically
yeah.
is Wolf's game.
Mm.
And like if we had a rule set where only one character is legal, I think it would be Wolf.
Yeah, good point. Has everything.
Yeah. He represents all that Ultimate is in a nice clean package.
It's no surprise that everyone was like, yeah, he was a very, very popular character at launch. Because people clicked with him and they felt the engine was right.
Nice jab there from Isaac. Keep that pressure up.
Once again, isolation happening.
Yeah, the 2 little 1v1s are going well. Switch partners now. Tag out. Oh, the dare there is cancelling out.
Oi. Oh, nice. Bit of a risky frame trap right there from Mean God.
Finds a spike. And Ruba's not much healthier.
Pays the price for it. Ruba.
Oh, the fair stall there.
Ah.
I wonder if the hit stun actually made him not make enough space up.
I don't know why he was so worried about side being as well.
Yeah. He really didn't need to.
Yep. The pick up.
Aruba's doing a good job of stock taking here. Living quite a long time.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the first time that Meme God's represented that move, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit scary to throw out in a double situation, but I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. Especially if you find yourself in a position where, both the opponent's characters are kind of locked down in one quadrant.
Yeah.
You can just kind of have that there as like a free, let my partner get in kind of tool.
Yeah, yeah. And it wasn't too scary for clip Ruba there because I don't think they were going to die to it.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, ledge traps initiated. Yeah, nice. I like that Isaac fading back, just using the time he bought.
Eyes on the back of his head, watching both players.
Oh, brutal.
No.
Picked Isaac up anyway.
Oh, that was a gross timing situation for Isaac because, like, Smooth cops the up air. You think you're out of jail. You're not quite.
You're just at the wrong place at the wrong time, like, literally. All right, Smooth dead as well. Ruba, once again, finding himself just surviving, like you said, sticking to that game plan. Not really falling into any of these traps.
We're in a similar situation we saw last game, but just inverted, where Ruben's got that one extra stock, and he's almost dead, but not quite. Ruben can take any credit he can get here. A few more %, make that finishing up this game even easier. That was really cool, confirming off the nair. Awesome from Isaac there.
It's a zero-sum game right now.
This, Isaac just find the top flat.
Yes,
Go a little bit longer.
Just trying to find a moment to work with. I think he's found it on Battlefield right now.
A lot of %. On a trade coming out on the nairs.
Let's try by Pyra the grab, he'll take it.
This is a bit of a scary situation.
Shmoo just trying to bail his partner out, gets it.
Nice.
Oh, nearly dying from that F-tilt. I say Shmoo is being...
Oh, gets caught in your movement there, and that cover drive takes you to the last zone.
Oh, you're given one every now and then.
You are given one. And look, to be fair, Pikachu's kill power is like not that great raw. So even if Shmoo makes it back to stage there, it's like, okay, they're not really going to die randomly to you just yet.
No.
So you're going to have to play at the 2v1 for a little bit.
It might be one of the hardest characters to just eke out a random kill with. Like just,
I think
just flail around and get something random.
like
everything's a multi-hit.
He's got sweet spot forward smash. That's like it. And then like that's got a lot of lag. So when a double storm at you're gonna die.
Yeah, exactly. You're not landing any special moves. Thunder, nope.
No. I don't even think we've seen one Thunder this set.
There's no real context for it. You know.
Makes sense. All right,
Oh,
one
I mean,
apiece.
I am seeing the dominance of Pyra. Like
Yeah,
this.
no, you called that out early, and it's
It's paying dividends right
Yeah.
now.
It's
It's almost like I mean I see Mithra, but I'm really seeing Pyra most
yeah,
of the time.
you're playing Gandalf with sword.
Yeah.
Like, I'm big Ganondorf.
And to be able to switch on that on a dime and just confirm
Yeah.
kills just like that, anytime, anywhere. And like you said, it's just like those moments where you can just catch people out for being unfortunate. Even though you miss your confirms, you like mess something up.
Yeah,
You'll just
'cause
be there with a huge like normal, and you're just like, oh, I cleaned up anyway.
the natural cadence of the game is just thrown out the window when there's like 2 extra characters worth of hit stop happening.
Yep. And so yeah, all you got to do is just be there.
Yep.
And showing up's half the job. Okay.
It's the first game theory you've had on stream. I think it might be.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure the extra game was a 2-0.
Yeah. Having a bracket peep. J-Rod and Battle Dolphin took it over Guts and Olag. 2-1.
Ouchies.
But Ted Fundy and Froggo got a game off DD and Jadizzle. Kind of crazy.
Razi? Let's
Yeah.
go Ted Fundy.
That's kind of nuts. I think a lot more game threes in round 2, that's for sure.
Yeah. I wonder what that must have looked like. That seemed pretty big.
And it's a pretty big game for them. Alright, so here's the game 3 of our own. On the small battlefield. No top plat for Isaac to play with. But still pretty good for the spacies, both of them.
All right.
Pyra's, missed through this time, locked in. Smooth bails out, Isaac early, that's good. Stop the bleeding as soon as you can.
Oh, jumping over the side B.
That was sick. Isaac playing the ledge clean.
Up
Oh,
to
they're
back,
fully
yeah.
in control.
Bit of a weird move to punish with so much going on. Okay, Ruba. And establishing the zone, again, like space control is so important, and it seems like the guys have got it right. Green team have got it sort of in spades right now.
Yeah, Smooth has to get Isaac out of the corner.
Yes.
Good job dropping the Ruba edge guard. I think Isaac was looking at next hit there.
Oh, dude.
Oh no, he lives though.
Oh, wow,
And Wolf
Wolf
dies.
dies.
That's unfortunate. Isaac getting very lucky there.
Yes. I agree. That wasn't on my bingo list.
Okay. So the luck is evened out, I think. Isaac taking out his teammate, unfortunately.
Oh, that was surely a run-up smash as well.
Leave Smooth to the job. Ruben just ignoring Smooth there. Jumping over straight to his teammate. Doesn't want to fight Pika at all.
Okay.
Find that first stock. Isaac, okay. We're 2 stocks apiece. Still very even though, on the percents, everything.
Oi. Isaac just mincing Ruba right now. Unnecessary hit right there.
Yeah, getting clipped by the sweet spot on the side B.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
Just don't think it hits you
Carry
sometimes.
the-
That time overkills the counterplay, but you know what? Like, you love to see it. We
Give
love
him
a bit of adaptation.
Forward tilt for his body troubles.
Flame Nova. Oh, no!
Oh, I don't know if Pyro could confirm there
Yeah,
because
I
of
was-
the extra hit lag on
Yes.
the Pikachu.
And I think Pikachu was coming back anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, she's in such a good spot, right? Maybe not now. Oh.
Trying to split this fight up again. We've seen not much isolation after that first stop. Been a lot of scrappy. It's okay, we're back to it. Oh, a lovely fake out there from Ruba. I thought he was going to help his teammate. No, turn around forward smash.
When in doubt, greet it out.
Yeah.
For sure. I agree with that decision wholeheartedly. I think those Wolf smash attacks,
Yeah.
like you said, they play ultimate great.
And he hasn't really represented an option at all this
Yes.
set. The pull out there is pretty good.
You can just rip them. They're pretty safe as well.
Ruba
swings.
anti-airing of up smash there is pretty big. The percent will matter. Kind of relying on Meme God to stock tank for a little bit longer if they want to clean this game up.
Oh,
the
yeah,
other side,
that'll do
yeah.
it. And if you can polish off Ruba here, it's
Not
looking
yet.
good for the blue team. Ruba's still alive.
Yeah, we need to find this Ruba stock as quickly as possible.
Oh my god.
Oh, another smash attack.
Yeah, and they're all just couldn't
They're
punish it
all,
in time.
yeah, they're all going away.
Yeah, no chance of setting up that jab block at all.
Oh, and the first blood goes just onto Smooth. Isaac left alone. Ruba lived for so long this game. Not ready for that low angle on the Pyro.
Oh my
Okay.
god,
Oh,
big
okay.
from Isaac.
Here we
but-
go. We finally get to see a 1v1. It can only go this way in the game 3.
The Isaac side B just back to the center.
Yeah, stop
Oh
doing
my god, it's
Yeah.
insane.
Isaac, relax. I don't know if it's going to do anything for you, mate.
Oh, it's just too slow though.
What the hell? Isaac is freaking out with these illusions, bro. Just chill.
He's trying to get a jump. He's trying to get a panic reaction.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't get it. I don't think it would have killed though. It would have been close.
I think the next one will. Oh, no!
Oh, this is terrible. And she couldn't do anything. Oh my god, I thought that would clip him. Oh,
that'll
that
do
was
it.
so big.
Good double jump there to scout. Isaac panicking out of the corner. God,
He got the hit though. He got the hit. He found a big hit. It was
I
like
mean-
that clutch little nair.
Really well played. But, yeah, he couldn't get much closer than that. Well, Meme Golby and they'll be going on to fight. Who is Jeff Mix Survivor? Who is that?
Yeah,
Who is Jeff Mix Survivor?
that's Kevin. That's Kevin. He's done the Victorian thing, and you know we've been saying that we should trade him to the Vic. I know I was singing his praises before about how he's a guy willing to dip his hands into everything and get get down and dirty with it.
But who are you trading him for?
Well, I think we trade him for who do we take instead of Kevin?
No.
Maybe Rebs.
It's a pretty good trade.
Yeah, it's a pretty good trade.
It's a pretty good
Bit
trade.
of an Anthony Davis trade. Oh man. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. We had Connor. That's another trade.
Can Connor run a bracket as good as Cloudy
No,
can?
probably not. To be
Nah.
honest, I don't think so.
That-
Connor's the vibes machine, though. But yes,
You need a TO.
you do need a TO.
Can you get P9? Bad tradition.
P9 would be great. You know, I'd get the villager practice as well. It's really handy in this state.
You want?
Actually, in Australia. I think he's the only villager in the world. Nah, I'm kidding.
I'm sure Japan has like 80 of them.
Yeah.
That seems like the kind of
maybe
character they like.
It just feels like if you practice for a villager, literally only have like one option. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's literally in Australia. There's no context where you would need to practice for that, except if you were fighting P9. And then again, he's probably not gonna, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get someone to learn villager? Hell no.
Yeah, no, look, that's true. Oh, he's got it easy, is what you're saying. All right, what we got? Luco and Yash. Ooh.
All
Jimmy
right.
May as well. This is on to round 3, I believe. We're on to round 3.
We're back in it.
And then we'll be going into quarters after this, probably. I'm not sure. I'm having a look around the bracket, having a scout. See if I can spot anything interesting. Looking for upsets. Oh,
Oh, Jeff Mix Survivor. They beat Robo Joe and
Cloudy and
Violet.
Rizal, big upset
Yeah.
on Robotic Joe.
Yeah, Risel's the GOAT.
Rizal is the go.
I have heard a really devilish rule that if you are signed with Cloudy Collision Esports and you run into the big man of Cloudy Collision Esports in a bracket,
You have to throw.
you have to just forfeit a game. You start 1-0
Four.
down. You just start 1-0 down.
That can't be legal.
I mean,
What kind of shit show is this Cloudy running?
hey man, he did instill a tariff on all Victorian GameCube controllers coming up. You know, he's a bit of a menace like that.
Is that a problem City's facing? Too many imported Victorian controllers? What are they doing down there?
Nothing. No, I'm
Sprinkling Victorian dust on them.
Yes, exactly. Magic dust.
Magic dust.
That's the stuff that all good plays are made from.
Hey, if we want to start a conspiracy that they're cheating, I'm down for it.
It makes sense now.
Yeah. That's why they're so good.
That's why. So we have Sumi Mei. It's good seeing these people again. You know, like I feel like my tournament schedule these days is way less frequent.
Well, they just got an upset of their own.
Oh, really?
They beat Morgone and Dugongs. That's why we're watching them right now.
Oofed.
Oofed indeed. Oofed. So there's been some big upsets this bracket that I've spotted scrolling about after we saw a Cloudy one. I mean, we just watched the meme god Gruber upset.
The meme god
was
yeah.
quite notable. Oh, wait, what is my Queensland goat doing down here? Orca
Schmorka?
They upset Metaghost and who was...
Oh, that's a big one. Metaghost
It's
is...
a massive seed difference. Who was Metaghost playing with? Bowl of Ramen.
That was probably the Little Mac
51
player.
versus 14. Eek.
That's such a high seed, because Bowl of Ramen was... Bowl of Ramen was the last person in their cruise during that crazy... that crazy first game as well. So I'm surprised that they actually managed to... I guess it's all Metaghost, just kind of like inflating that seed.
Yep.
Anyway, that's a crazy upset. Sumi Mei taking out
yeah.
like Hunter and Morgone.
They just
It's kind of like...
were a donk.
It's... These plays are always the hardest to seed as well, because you know they're good, and they probably still play.
Yep.
But it's
And
a
it's
big
also
monkey wrench.
The extra layer of dubs on top of that.
Correct, yeah. It's like such a big monkey wrench that you can just kind of... Yep. It's like Luco. I don't even know where to begin with seeding Luco. Is he going to top 8?
Oh, unsuitable.
Is he going to top 8? Is he going to like just
Yeah.
explode? I don't think he'll ever go like... I don't think there's a world where he goes 0-2, but...
I think you just take the middle route and you see them like 7.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
At a local, I think.
At a local, yeah.
It's like, oh, he might do better than this, but it's high enough that if he outperforms it, it's not too offensive.
But we're not going to give him like a 20th seed or
No,
something.
never.
Yeah.
I think we could fast forward 20 years and I'm still not giving him a 20th seed.
He's lost both his arms. You're like, you're 7th seed today,
Yeah.
man. He's like, I can't play. He's like, nah, it doesn't matter. You might do something.
You're good for at least top
I've seen
12.
your Ness.
Yeah. You don't need 2 arms to play Ness anyway.
Facts.
Bro.
Facts. Can we talk about that?
We can talk about that. We can talk about Kit about that. I hate that Kit has switched to Falco after complaining about clouds for 2 years. How stupid is this man? And he can hear me right now. And he knows I've already had this conversation. Get off the... You want to... I hate sorties. Okay. I do too.
Blacko.
Play any character that beats a sortie. That's why I played Greninja for a year. Then I realized Greninja was shit. I'm not revs.
Trying to make that character work.
Oh, it's... Dude, when the
Nonsense.
character works, you feel like you're the best player in the world.
You feel like a god. No,
And
no,
then-
straight up, yeah.
And then all of the time you don't feel happy.
I'll sometimes see Violet just clip someone with like a rising up air,
Yeah.
and it's just like, yep, they're out of there.
They
It's like,
launch.
what is this move made out of? Like
Ugh.
paper? Like,
So annoying. So annoying.
but you're right. When the character looks good, a
Oh,
la Roy matchup,
It feels like you're cheating.
it does feel like you're cheating. You're like ducking under anything. You're like Neo in the Matrix. You're like,
Yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
nothing's hitting me.
Maybe that is a well-designed character. They are a ninja.
All right.
All right, I'm keen to look after Sumi and May of that big upset. What can they bring to the table?
Yes.
I've been watching Yash on stream a little bit. Saw him in Cruise. Saw him last night as well at the pre-local.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say with Yash as well. Like, he's been, he's been around for a little bit. That I've like started to understand like the play style that is adopted with Pokemon Trainer. Obviously, us having Phoebe before.
Is people still playing?
No, not
No.
no. Unfortunately, we lost the real one.
Yeah, Phoebe was so fun to fight.
But completely understandable. They love Ivy. All these guys love Ivy. And I always think Ivy's the nothing Pokemon, you know? But for these guys, it's the everything Pokemon.
I think Ivy is the worst of the three, but I think
agree.
Ivy is like maybe the most fun.
That's probably it.
Like,
you know what?
Pressing that forward air and back air is kind of feel good.
And the Nair usage as well. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
like especially you'll see with Yash, like when he takes someone off stage, it'll always be the Ivy Nair to like frame trap. And really get you where it hurts, like with that up B off stage. Toomey running out of resources and wins. Yep.
Yeah, really good edge guard from Luco. Those are the situations where Luco is good at.
The
It's
fundamentals,
like, yeah,
right?
Yeah. It's like, oh, I'm just going to burn the resource, position myself correctly. Your stock is gone.
And that hasn't changed since.
No, that probably won't ever change.
Yeah. Yeah. All the crazy advantage state stuff, yeah, it'll come and go.
Yeah.
But edge guarding, it's funny. Whoa. This is like, you know, Smash Ultimate is commonly referred to as like the ledge trap game, right? Like,
Yeah.
You're like, I'm not going out there. There's too much that could go wrong.
But, no, Sydney and May are right in this still there. This is not unobtainable at all.
Yes.
Luco's a hit from death. Knees there. And May can find him with the big snake buttons we talked about earlier.
Big catch.
No, but that's so good. For Luco and Yash, that's probably the game for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of strong hitboxes to deal with in that situation.
Especially for poor old Snake coming back up on the slowest of recoveries.
How much health does Cypher have? It's like 23 or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
It's 23.
I think they had about 40 thrown at them right there.
It's a huge
Bit
hit.
more than 23.
It's a huge hit. I actually think it. I actually don't know. I feel like it might have like less than that. Like maybe
Maybe
just
it's less.
barely
Yeah.
20.
I don't know.
It's always the worst because if you play a character that has like a multi-hit aerial as well, you're just boned half the time.
Yeah.
More multi-hit forward air. Oh, forget about it. You know, like
Don't bother. You know, you need like a spike that you can aim, or a back air you can aim at the Cypher itself.
right.
How to break it.
No, it's actually 7%.
Oh shit. I don't know. I trust the Google AI. I might trust the Google AI.
That's pretty good.
Is it really that low? I thought it was way
Maybe
more
to hit him, not the Cypher itself.
Oh, maybe.
Not to break the Cypher.
okay.
Yeah. But I guess the armor on the.
Maybe that might be different,
Snake's
yeah.
armor on his body.
All right, well, game one went to Luco and Yash, but it was, once again, one interaction off being an even set game with all the stock count. So
May making this competitive. I'm
they're
telling
kind
you.
of showing how they beat.
Hunter
Yeah.
and Morgone. Yeah.
Yeah,
It goes to show it's just a nightmare to see. It's so difficult to gauge where they're at. You know, like
Oh,
I will always crumble to May. I'll always crumble to May.
reckon?
I'm so bad at the Snake matchup. It's been
Yeah.
6 years. I've never learned
well, it's like its own game. You
Yeah,
have to learn how to play Snake.
exactly. You have to figure out. You have to sit down with the Snake play and be like, all right, let me learn all the grenade interactions. Let me learn, you know, the cook timings. Like, let me learn how to deal with just panic up tilts,
Yep.
right? Like, because it's such a poison chalice to be like, I think I can grab this guy. And
But
it's
then
like,
once you learn all that, not all the snakes play the same. So you
exactly.
could either throw an and a boxer. So it's like, oh, what kind of flavor of snake are you?
Some of the best normals, some of the best
Yeah.
tilts in the game, uncontestable at the worst of times, you know? And I think the hardest thing to deal with sometimes, low key, that dare out of shield, man. Oh my
Absolutely.
god, why does
I
that
wish I had an
exist?
out of shield on any character ever. Fucking
Let alone
stupid.
one that does like 10 million%. Not like a Game & Watch Up B, you know, that
No.
was the villain at the start when we were just still like being babies, pressing buttons here and there.
Yeah,
But now it's like,
Uh-oh. Controller, maybe.
something's gone wrong.
Yeah, but no, like, the game watch up be whatever. It resets the situation. The snake down out of shield is like,
20%,
Yeah.
frame 6 or something. You're like, okay, get real. That's real.
yeah, I think it is frame 6. I think
It's
that's
absurdly fast, and it sends you into tumble.
Right. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I have to tech from this.
Yep.
Oh my god.
You can't A-land it too low. Icky.
I'm a slave to the A-land as well. Like, I'll do it. even if I know I'm in that situation where I won't be able to A-land in time. I'm like, yeah,
Good
I think I can squeeze it out.
If you believe hard enough, it'll
Yeah,
work.
I was like, I think the Nair can come out. I think it can come out.
Yeah.
And I'll surprise him because he'll go for the tech chase and I'll just up smash him.
Hell yeah.
And then you're like, oh no, and then you go, bup.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, they've jab blocked me. Oh yeah. What is this from?
No, this is I didn't.
KRPG.
Yeah, look. I forget we have the. Is it a Turtle Cat mod pack?
That every music ever.
Everything. There's like Rocket League on there and stuff. Like, what the hell?
I mean, sometimes you just get DMCA'd, which is like totally fair.
Look, you get DMCA'd vanilla anyway.
Yeah. That is true.
If you pick the, like, I think if you look through like tournament of VODs, like nearly every Unova game ever is like muted.
What is the music that gets it?
Hollow
though?
Bastion, sorry.
That's it.
Yeah, Hollow Bastion. It's like older Genova.
Genova, yes.
That
yes.
kills it 100%. Like, it's like 1 second of Genova kills the VOD.
It's like literally all the Square Enix stuff.
And
right?
then, and then older Kingdom Hearts music kills it. Yeah. They're very annoying.
God damn.
But we have the Callus pick. Haven't seen Callus today, I don't think. Bit of a different stage.
That's fair enough to want to space, I think.
Yeah, I think.
There's no real character that sort of benefits too crazily from this as well.
I think, like, from Sumi May's perspective, like, I think Robin is pretty. She needs time to like set up her stuff. She needs space to set up stuff, charge, neutral B. That kind of works.
Yeah,
Fang doesn't really care if it's big or small.
No, the space would definitely facilitate that. No, it's a really good sort of. Oi,
Nice.
Can you magnet C4? You can't, right? I keep forgetting if you can or can't.
Surely not.
I don't think you can.
I hope not.
I would like to think not.
I don't think so.
I saw Luca absorb some grenades and just you know, recover everything. And I was like, oh yeah, can you do that with C4? I don't think so though.
No.
It feels like more of like an actual blast
Like a
than like an
hitbox.
energy. Yeah. All right, 2 stocks apiece.
Ooh, I like
That's
that
a
there.
big Nosferatu. I'll say Sumi's Nosferatu is so good. You know, normally an incredibly telegraphed move that they normally don't go for unless they want to get the book out, they want to toss it at you.
It was the right situation to use it in. Like, you're stuck at shield, you're in a bad spot. All right, I can throw it out here. Sumi's playing pretty good this game. Seeing some cool options coming out.
Oh, that's a lot of shield pressure.
Yeah, it is. But Sumi gets clipped by Yash, so to kind of end that situation. Oh, no, that up off the top?
Yes, that was.
Oh, but we died for it. No! Sumi, you're being so cool, and then that happened. No.
Oh, that's normally the lay of the land here. Be cool, go out like a hero.
Yeah.
Just cop it.
Oh, okay, we found another one. That was a crazy now. Oh, no, not. Oh,
Gosh, you're crazy.
Oh, did Robin make it back there? They do. We're chilling. All right, can we get rid of this gas stock? Take the extra damage. Next grab.
Oh, Sumi going out there, though.
Really good. Yeah, the edge guard's been sick from Sumi this game.
The thing I like about Sumi is that she likes the double tap, right? Like, always just get out there and try contest with 11, even in singles.
And they're playing sick this game.
Wait, Yash kind of...
Yeah, Yash got a bit of momentum here.
I was going to say, like, running this corner.
A lot of stuff on shield.
Luco feels in a spot of bother.
Yeah, kind of had his back to Yash there and just dealing with projectiles being thrown from the other way.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's the down smash for the shield pressure.
May now is doing a good job of like target switching.
This is as even as it gets. Luca, was that a timer? I didn't even hear Snakes activate.
Yeah, it was. I must have been timer, surely. This should be a game here, but
if there's any time that Zard's going to make stuff happen, it's this.
I mean, it's delivered. Next one, probably not, but good tech.
Massive tech.
It's not undoable for Yash here, but it's going to be damn hard. That will kill, surely. There it is, off the side.
I was going to say the suicide play. I don't know if you saw at the end there.
Yeah.
Okay. Sky slapped the C4 and Sumi. Go in, my friend. It's like in Halo where you like, you know. Yeah. Just
Take the sticky.
Take the plasma grenade.
Yeah.
And just run in there. That never gets old as well. I love it when the grunts do it in the campaign as well. When they pop out and they just run at you. They're like,
Scream.
terrifying.
All right. That was a banger game, and we got a game 3. I like what I'm seeing. Could Shimmy make it another upset? Can they put 2 in a row?
Oh, beautiful.
It might happen.
Oh, we got some swap out guys. Oh,
Yeah, I think this is our last
I think this
set.
is it.
Makes sense. It's 6:30. That's half the time.
Yeah, I would say so.
Commentators on cue.
And rotating outs. Okay.
So Thepro Razy took it over Slim Boy Flow. Harry and P9 got it over Milky, Leo, and Beefy. Kind of usual suspects looking down the list. Nothing too crazy that we haven't discussed.
Have we gotten to the part where it's kind of evened out? It's
Well, aside from Cloudy Rizal and Meme God Ruba, but one of them will have to fall. Everything else is looking kind of as expected.
business as per usual.
Yeah. Unless Sumi and May here can win this one.
And they were looking good that last set as well.
And then we can get 2 wild cards in top 16 if that's the case. But the winner of here has to go on to fight Didi and Jazel. So that's going to be hard.
That is going to be difficult.
But that should be on stream
That's
later.
the big cannon team as well. So
That's big. But yeah, our quarters teams are already lined up. 1st through 4th seed, all sitting where you expect them to. So it's purely waiting on the last few losers round trees to clean up.
Step Pro Razy, Harry P9, Scobo Jump Copter. You know, Scobo Jump Copter.
What's a jump copter?
I don't know. Again, these Victorian tags.
Jump.
I can't do it.
Helicopter that you jump. What does that mean?
It's an in-joke. It has to be an in-joke.
Oh.
There has to be something more
If
there.
it was a Victorian in-joke, it can't be very funny.
I think so. There's a couple that kind of like, you know, steer by. I might pay here and there, but absolutely, you're right.
I don't know if Victorians ever made me laugh in my life. Just straight up.
Nah, good call.
I'll say it.
Good
I'll
call.
say it.
It's good call. They'll laugh and it's like, oh, it's so over. They go through the spiel. You're like, yeah, cool, bro.
Dude, I love
they're
coming,
like emoting.
I love coming to Sydney and unifying on sitting on Victoria. All right, game 3. Can we get another wild card in top 16? Probably, maybe. We'll see. Luco, can they lock in? Yash is your current good player here, right? We've got 3 sort of on the flinch. You got Yash here. They're holding it down in Sydney recently, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't remember what place they were back in the States, but they're definitely on the PR of whatever state that they were in.
Well,
and
I was watching them play last night.
Yeah, absolutely.
This guy's solid.
Yeah. You can just see it in the play.
Yeah, for sure.
It speaks volumes for itself. But yes, definitely upper half of Michigan or something or other. All right,
Luco.
back throw will do it. That patented nest back throw. So much scaling.
Yeah, first blood going over, and that could go a long way. Can we get percent on May quickly? Maybe, maybe not.
It's one C4 hit, and there goes yellow team.
Yeah, they're on the back foot.
Down.
And Charizard's going to live a little longer. Oh, Nair dodge from Yash there was great. Found first stage, back off immediately though. Sumi there to cover it.
With the back throw. Oi! Yeah, I understand. Oi! Alright, I understood the impact between the get up attack. Yep, the dash attack just to clear the way. Keep the guys alive.
May nearly found the up tilt off the Nath Ferrante, but didn't come through. Found the up tilt next interaction. Keeping in it just. They haven't taken too much percent. May's bleeding a little bit, but you're heavy, you're all right. Can we get this Yash stock? We need it soon.
I was going to say,
there
Yash is living on borrowed time. That's Zard, as heavy as that guy is.
Oh, and then Luco 5 right back. That deep dare off the stage.
Yeah, dude. That snake air dodge is getting eaten
Yeah.
any way you put it. Oh, a terrible SD from Yash as well.
And the game's even.
The drama.
The game
It's
is
just
suddenly
evened up
even.
like that.
Oh dear.
What happened? A Pokemon switch too late, potentially.
Yeah, I think it might have been something like that.
Oh, the shield.
Oh, the shield was so low. Okay.
Oh, the active, the
no
active
way.
back air. Yash, emergency. Had to press the button. The switch coming in clutch.
May's freaking out.
Just run up Nosferatu. The balls on this girl.
The stupidest options are happening, and I love it.
Up smash? No, 11.
Wait, Timmy's the star of the set, I reckon.
Oh, shit, straight up.
Timmy's
Oh,
having a
the trick
blinder.
frame.
Oh, shit.
Is that a restock? It's a restock. It's an
Yeah.
emergency.
It has to be.
Double
Oh
tap.
my god! The damage is there. And then
the
another restock
restocks-
coming
the
through. We're
restocks
last
coming
apiece.
out.
But Thimmy's has taken over this game. They are locked in.
Just run a train.
Roll through. Right. Gash able to calm it down a little bit. Yeah, here we go. Throw 5 back airs in a row.
I was going to say,
that'll
wall,
work.
the wall of back airs. This is so dangerous. One up tilt.
Yeah, Luco needs to go to keep the momentum up for Team Yellow here.
I mean, no 11 from, oh my god. I was going to say no 11 from Sumi, so that
Yeah.
means it was kind of okay for Luca for a bit,
Yeah.
but eating an L Thunder like that,
Yeah,
oh,
the
this has happened so many times.
Alright. We've been here before. We've practiced this one. But can Yash make up for the SD from earlier?
Yeah, this is so hard to make back as well. Big body like Charizard, a lot of X Factor, but between
Yeah.
Snake and Robin, there's so many traps that you just have to get through.
And just, there it is.
Oh,
Turn
from
around up
the
tilt.
back one.
Yeah. It feels like you're just watching yourself die from like 5 different dimensions.
In
It'll
slow-
happen eventually.
In slow motion
Yeah.
as well. I mean, look,
Well, that was, well, they've done 2 upsets in a row. Simi May, they're on the roll.
hey, look, they were the one that put me out of Cruise.
Oh, are they?
So you know what? Fair enough. If I see them doing well, I'm having a good time.
Well, Luco and Yash are in control, and an unfortunate SD from Yash. And
Yeah, I
it's
know.
like something clicked in Sumi's brain. It's like, I am now going to destroy you.
She seems like one of the best players to actually take opportunities given to her.
Yeah.
And just
That's what it felt like.
just swamp you.
It was like,
And
oh,
you're like,
this is my chance. Oh, I can win now.
yeah.
I will win.
And now it's just all confidence.
That's it. That's awesome.
Anyway, friends.
Yes.
That's us for doubles.
We're switching out.
We're gonna swap out, so
You've
we'll see
got
you guys around.
winners quarters coming up for doubles. I'll take you
Absolutely.
through to the end of the night.
Adios, guys.
Catch you guys.
Yay!
Our savior kit
Thanks,
has
Kieran.
come to guide us on our journey.
Yeah, I was pulling up the thing on my phone.
I'm not even in the Discord. That's how much of a babe in the woods I am.
All right. We've got it right here. We have our little cheat sheet.
Oh, that
Wait,
comment-
it's on the table.
Look, everyone, us Roymen's not known for our intelligence.
I got
Full
nothing
disclaimer.
to say.
You know, we're here because of our charisma.
That is true.
Charisma points,
That is true.
rather than intelligence points. And of
I mean,
course,
definitely.
strength, of course.
Yeah, that one too. All
But-
of them, actually.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Oh, how did we miss that? It's right there.
Oh, and there's even a picture of an angry Dr.
It's the
Mario.
same image.
I wish you guys at home could see this angry Dr. Mario that's been AI generated.
Yeah, he's angry because we didn't see it.
He's angry because we used AI to make
that also. There's another
so
one
good.
here as well. Anyway.
Anyway, next up,
I said,
Rebs, known Grand Blue extraordinaire,
yep.
but also completely fraudulent because he plays Namaya, and Chisel are taking on a Sith Lord and Demo. From this angle,
Yeah.
it's a Sith Lord. I'm
Hoodie
sorry.
on. Meshuggah number 2.
Meshuggah number 2. So true.
Jurahu.
So they say they made Jura in a lab out of samples of Meshuggah's
I mean,
DNA.
yeah, pretty sure that's what
Because
happened.
the Victorians were thinking, we can't just let New South Wales have this much power.
Exactly.
We have to have it. We have to take it for ourselves.
They must have scouted him, just seen the DNA, the potential. And I mean, he's the GOAT.
Exactly. I mean, you know, they pumped him through a full of super soldier serum.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how we've got the Jira that we know and love today. But we'll see. We got two swordsmen, two very traditional, and then I don't even know who Chisel's going to go in doubles. He's been going Terry.
Yeah, I think he changed between it. He played Lucario first round in Cruise.
Okay.
And he swapped here and there, but
Well, it's good to see he's still got the Lucario as an option.
Yeah.
I would say Terry. I mean, he's like a bit of a volatile character in doubles, isn't he? Like that crack shoot can just hit everyone.
clear everything.
Lucario, you've got a bit more movement, and also because of the changes to knockback, you can be at a higher percent for longer in doubles.
exactly.
So the aura factor is a bit there as well. But so
A lot of unknowns. I mean, especially Chisel himself, you know, comes back for majors, pops in, you know.
yeah, it's one of the things where, you know, Chisel, his class and skill is permanent, so you can never count him out no matter how long he's been away.
Exactly.
So, yeah, he'll still have the fundamentals, he'll still have the composure and the knowledge that will be needed, and in a great deal of quantity to beat Demo and Jura, who have played together for a very long time. They're very, very good friends. Play together every time that, you know, there's a major that New South Wales and Vic are both attending. So they'll have a great deal of synergy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. It's the X factor of Rebs and Chisel against the solid game plan of Demo and Jura.
Yeah, and I mean, Rebs is pretty hot right now, going through a pretty good run at yesterday's
Oh,
pre-local. So, I mean, we'll see how that carries through in doubles. To make it here is pretty good, obviously. But against Demo Jura, you never really know. These guys are, you know, kings of their own time. So
Exactly. Yep. Perhaps not as dominant in their local scenes as they were perhaps a year or two ago, but they've still been keeping up with it. They're still very on the ball.
bringing it back, yeah.
Yep. And this is the time where, even if you haven't been super active and prevalent in the scene, it all comes crashing back.
Oh,
you know? It all
everything's
comes
back
flooding
together,
back.
yeah.
The environment that you're in, all the memories.
If there's ever a time, it's up on stage, the majors, of course.
All the memories get downloaded, and you go back to the way you were.
Especially with, I mean, again, Demo Jura, such good friends. I feel like that chemistry will help them pull through a bit.
Absolutely.
But we'll have to see.
Yeah, and Chisel going with a Mithra.
Okay. Not
Fair
an
enough.
uncommon pick for him.
Yeah,
but
no. I remember when he used to do doubles with Malakoff, it was Luigi Mithra, so
Yeah, okay.
not a great surprise to see him whip this back out.
Yeah, I feel like those fast characters tend to do well. It's just the ability to be able to tech chase off of your teammates' hits and just follow up really quickly will help, as well as finishing off kills.
Yeah, and also just having consistent high range aerials are just so valuable in doubles where, you know, everyone's just been a little bit more wild, you know. There's a little bit more swinging for the fences.
Just hope something sticks.
It's been a good start here for Team Chisel, though. They've gotten a fair amount of damage on.
Yeah, percent's racking up. Limits online, though, so again, big damage coming through soon, but we'll have to find that hit.
That was great drift from Jura to be able to get around and find the limit Blade Beam. Kind of evened up the percents here.
Yeah, I mean, in a second, it's just back to it. It'll be really big so you can get these first kills. I mean, we know Greninja, he really needs either those confirms or just to find a straight hit.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. And for Team Demo, it's a matter of if they get the lead, because they're both such high-range characters, they can hunker down a little bit more and play a little bit more defensive, just kind of cover themselves.
Yeah, and
Just
they
like
found it.
Jura attempted to do there, but
I mean,
quite
even
getting
then, the difference showing Jura just finding the up smash, killing it around 120. It'll take a little bit longer for them to be able to find it back. Demo
Wow.
missing the up B, yeah, wow.
just a little bit too far. That's crazy.
Surprising for Byleth. I mean, they seem to live crazy things.
Yeah, exactly. They're coming back from pretty much anything. But despite that, Team Demo still has a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, Jura holding on here.
He's about to get limit again as well.
It'll see them good.
Oh! That combo, but Rebs survives the spike.
Not quite high enough. Still packing on this damage. Jura going deep. Oh, it's not going to be enough on the reversal found. Yeah. Crazy spot on that one.
Yeah, great awareness from Rebs, and also just kind of a bit of an indication of the risk that you take when you go off stage with Cloud.
Of course.
All right. Rebs able to come in clutch there for Chisels, get him out of a bad situation.
Demo down to lost stock now, but again, Jura's just being able to tank all of this damage. 20% on his second stock. That lead is going to be really nice if they can hold it here and take out Chisel.
Yeah, they have both of them in the corner there, but a very clutch forward air from Jura is able to kind of relieve the pressure on both players. Oh,
the
shield break.
gone.
Great awareness, and Rebs not able to get there in time.
Yeah, Demo playing Protector, keeping him away.
Nice recovery from Rebs, but Chisel's still under pressure in this left corner. I like that. Rebs kind of gave up his ledge trapping opportunity to put a lot more pressure on Demo in the corner while Jura was recovering. He knows what he's doing, this guy.
Yeah, both of these teams, they just have the ability to apply so much pressure, especially with, you know, Cloud and Byleth having different kind of ranges. Oh, finding that deep there.
Oh, but okay, that's a stock gone from Jura, so this is not over yet. There goes Demo.
Down to our last stocks here. And I mean, that's just goes to show the lead that they had being able to hold it. They're now in such an advantageous position. Jura's just going to have to find the finish here. 93%.
Oh, great parry, but wanted to go for a mix-up or something and didn't quite get it to work out. Nice coverage from Jura on the landing. Nothing off the tech chase. Jura trying to stuff him out. He finds the cross slash this time. Now limits online.
All right. Not quite getting the up B there.
Oh!
Yeah, great call out.
Called him out on the mix-up. That was very intelligent from Jura because Chisel had gone for that last time. They kind of wait for you to be in a bad spot and then do a bit of empty movement, see if you can react to something. This time, Jura very well aware. Eat this.
Yeah, and it's that power from Cloud that you're going to be able to find those kills that the other team may be lacking slightly if they're not in the position to. I mean, you have to be switched into Pyra, and even those smash attacks, they're not super quick.
Yep.
So...
And, you know, perhaps Rebs feeling a little lost without his broken Narmaya specials. Am I right, chat? Any Grand Blue fans in chat who also hate Narmaya? Are you with me?
Sensing a little bit of salt, a little bit of...
Nah, you don't understand.
I don't, clearly.
So for those who don't know, I was scheduled to destroy Rebs in a money match in the Soli Suite later on. Unfortunately, not able to happen. But I had a PowerPoint presentation prepared on Narmaya.
Okay.
To illustrate why this character is such a menace.
That's fair enough.
Imagine if you had Steve's specials with Mithra's sword.
We've already said Steve, so I'm a little unhappy.
Exactly.
And then you said Mithra.
Yeah, that's all I'll say, Chad.
Yeah.
That's enough. That's all you need to know. Me, myself, totally honest. Honest, neutral.
Of course. I believe you.
Honest footsies.
I believe you, yeah.
What more can you say? we're fighting the hard fight out here, but it's the good fight.
You're the real hero here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Rebs, we'll have to see if he can adapt. He does have great adaptation skills.
Of course.
But, you know, he's got to get used to playing under a little bit of a disadvantage with you know, only solid tier Greninja.
We'll see if they can do it. Locking in now. Did you catch the stage?
I did not.
We'll see very soon.
Oh.
Wow. Look at that.
We've got the analyst in our ears. Oh my God, so much power.
Just call upon information.
Can you tell us who's going to win this game and that I could make a really sick prediction?
Oh, Demo's the GOAT.
Well, Our psychic powers are telling us that Demo Juro is going to win this game. So we'll see if that eventuates.
I
on
believe
FD.
it, yeah. Yeah, opting for FD here. I mean, I guess they just didn't like the platforms.
Also, yeah, the Greninja tech chase, very good on the platforms. And also, Pyrometric had a lot of other platforms as well from the kind of down airs from Pyro on the platform. So
Yeah.
I think it's a pretty smart pick here.
Let's see what they can make of it. Okay, Juro's just going off. Wasn't sure where he was going, but made it back using his limit.
He went on a journey to discover himself.
I hope he's found something. Oh, we almost
Great.
found a down air up smash to his face, but
Yeah, Demo came in clutch there, aware of the situation his teammate was in.
and yeah, that's such a big thing with double synergy, just being able to like pay attention to not only the fight you're taking, but then whatever your teammate's doing.
Exactly,
Being
yeah.
able to come in clutch is just so big, and those little moments just change the course of the game.
And you have to have your focus kind of split in multiple places. You know, watching what you're doing and who you're fighting, but also watching what's going on with your teammate. If it's worthwhile to abandon what you're doing,
Yeah, exactly.
try and come in clutch. Big edge guard here for Rebs. Got Jura off at low percent, and that's going to be it. Very nice.
And yeah, here's the other side of the coin. While he has huge power to absolutely take stocks, finding those nice edge guards, Greninja's going to eat it up. I mean, 29% on his last stock already. He's going to have to hope Demo can like just hold together everything.
Yeah, this has been a much more confident game from Rebs and Chisel.
Certainly.
Got a nice advantage here. This is going to be nice advantage state from Rebs on Jura. Oh, nice. The stop sign. Cross slash.
Out of here.
Oh, big opportunity. Demo missing that side B, but goes begging. It's so much harder to like whiff punish in doubles because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
Oh!
Never mind.
The awareness from Jura knew that that was coming his way. Now all of a sudden, this is much more even.
I mean, and that's what you expect of Demo Jura. They're just ready for everything. Being able to find that, it's really going to bring them back here. Even if Jura goes down, they've still got a spare stock, and that can make it work. Especially finding the kill on Rebs, all right?
And now they're in the lead. If Jura can stay alive, play a little more conservatively.
Oh,
Oh, they both died.
okay.
And that's Chisel out of stocks.
The 2v1 here.
Rebs has got to find a way to get to Jura, and it's smart from Demo to try to shield his teammate, but it hasn't worked.
Yeah, finding the kill there. Brought it to the 1v1. Demo's still ahead.
Big ledge trap sequence here. Backs off a little bit to give him some space. Oh, big opportunity for Demo on the shield, but you never really know which way he's going to go.
Swatting him away like a fly.
All right, nice sequence
This is
here
where
from
it gets
Rebs.
scary.
He's back. Nice stash attack. Keeps it going. A lot of percent racked up here on Demo.
We're in the danger zone now. Greninja's combos, they're all going to start hitting. The kill confirms, and that's when it gets scary. Demo can't find a couple hits here. Could be looking at a game 3.
I love how he's just full hopping in on him a lot because it's difficult for Demo to anti-air him with those Byleth Fair and Bear.
Yeah, quite committal, too small to actually hit above.
Oh, nice reversal.
A lot of mileage from the Nair, though.
Nice delay from Demo. Oh, he almost had him. Bit of a scramble.
Just missing the follow-up. Okay, the patience.
Yeah, he just jumping back to center stage is so difficult for Byleth to cover that.
Yeah, the speed that Greninja has is really working in the favor, but a lot of scraps, a lot of small hits.
Great grab. Oh my word!
Oh,
Rebs with the monster edge guard.
disgusting. Oh, wow.
All right,
That's what we want to see.
maybe he doesn't need no Maya specials. I apologize, Rebs.
That's
Sometimes-
that, honesty, sickness.
Exactly. You know, sometimes he feels like, actually, I don't need all that power. Yeah, I'm good. I wanna show my actual skills. Right?
Yeah, that was disgusting.
That was sick.
That was very well played. I mean, knowing that Byleth, if you use those resources off stage, real scary situation. So just knowing Demo's not going to jump, catching it with both of the neutral Bs,
Yeah.
it's clean.
Beautiful.
And nothing more than that. And it will take us to game 3. I'm excited. I always love game 3s, especially when it's of this high caliber skill.
Oh yeah,
So
for sure.
no complaints here. What about the prediction though? The
I
psychics.
know our psychic powers didn't work. Look.
Maybe the psychics wanted a game 3 too. Though.
Maybe someone infiltrated our psychic powers by planting false messages in our earphones.
That would be rude.
That would be
not
very
nice.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's what happened.
I don't
but
know.
It's a possibility.
No accusation.
No accusations have been thrown out.
All right. Let's get it. Game 3.
They also, I missed the stage again.
Yeah. I didn't want to mention it this time, but. Of
Oh,
course, yeah.
Of course, PS2.
No, I
knew
saw
all
that,
along.
yeah.
We knew all along. All right, so platforms are back.
Yeah.
Demo Europe, maybe looking for a little bit more control over the center, maybe making it a little bit more difficult for these fast aerial characters to get back.
Yeah, and I mean, we saw how Rebs was able to just jump straight back to center stage against Demo. So if we're in that situation again, you can kind of cover more options by using the platforms. It'll just give it a bit more versatility to whatever they want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, starting off slow. Rebs at 90 already, though.
Yeah, it's been a lot more kind of composed, a bit less action from Demo Jura.
Less scrappy for sure.
They just want to kind of hold it down, keep it clean. Oh, wow.
All right. Wow, that's
Big
set.
confirmed.
All right.
Chisel found that out of absolutely nowhere. Great recovery from Chisel as well, avoiding the Demo edge guard. He's got to do it again, and he does. This is very atmospheric with no music.
Yeah, I was going to say,
It's very tense. It's
I
like
want-
the end of a Western.
guns drawn across the stage. I mean, it's still anyone's game. We see how volatile it can be. Big confirms will just send it one way or another.
Oh, and Chisel not able to make that back, and that'll even up the stocks for both teams.
And with Rebs at 150, finding that stock soon will really be good for Demo Jura here.
Great mix-up from Jura. He did the single jump, and then the next empty jump he did, the double jump fair.
Clean.
Able to catch that one out. Oh, Rebs. No fear jumping back onto the stage with that aerial. Decisions like that, which get you past a ledge trap, are so valuable
Yeah.
if you can get it to pay off.
Oh, Jura coming in. My turn. Keeping Chisel on the ledge.
The big up B.
Yeah, Demo just caught in the straight. And I mean, now it's reversed. So Jura's the one stock tanking. Demo down to 1. Rebs and Chisel, though, still 70% second stock. Go
Jura had-
either way.
Jura had to burn his limit there as well to make it back, so very vulnerable if he gets hit off stage at 138%. That's why he's just sick in the center stage. No
Exactly.
risks from Jura.
Yeah, it means no chance to use all that rage that he's built up on one of those big cross slashes. But all right.
I think that was an errant F-tilt from Demo, which just took Jura out.
Turn around, up smash. Good DI, not going to kill.
Yeah, they're really having trouble securing these kills this game. Demo Jura.
Yeah, they're not giving them as many options as they want, but it's still so close. Finding that dash attack, just going to take out Chisel, stuck in a rapid jab. Those committal options, they're so difficult to play around because, I mean, the opposing team can just run in, help out a friend, and then it's over.
Yeah, exactly. You got to be really careful about using things like grabs and rapid jabs and things like that. Oh, wow, the high recovery from Jura this time.
Making it back. Demo at 120 now. Rebs still somehow holding on to that stock.
Yeah, Rebs, this has been really impressive defense to stay alive against the sorties for so long, but he misses the grab.
As soon as we talk about it.
Yeah. Oh, great confidence from Jura to land on stage with that fair. Makes it really difficult. The challenge is recovery, but that's the end of... Oh, no.
All right.
Restock for Demo.
Demo's back.
All right. This is a crucial limit for Dura. He's got to make this one count. Can't let it get burned straight away. Finds limit Blade Beam.
Good damage. 100% on Chisel now. A kill could be found soon. They're going to need it if they want to stay alive. Oh, no punish there from Demo, but Rebs is taking out Chisel. The Fair just catching both players, and I mean, we could be seeing another Demo Rebs last stock if Jura gets taken out here.
Yeah, Dura playing very conservatively. He's just hanging back, charging limit, letting Demo take this one.
I mean, yeah, take your time, charge that limit. You've got the rage to power yourself up.
Not going to do it. Reb's still in with a shot if he can find his way to slip past Demo, the bodyguard. Get down, Mr. Dura. Oh my god.
Oh, not biting. It's a good attempt, but...
Yeah, with the platforms there, it's so much more difficult as well.
Yeah, and I mean, Jura and Demo, they're just keeping this space in between them. Oh,
And even if he does
wow.
get past Demo, then he's sandwiched between Demo and Jura, which is
Yeah.
not where you want to be. There's the forward
There we
air,
are.
and that's going to clean it up. Very nicely done from Demo and Jura. Turns out that our psychic abilities were talking about the set and not the game. Oh, they were right all along.
To be fair, we didn't ask about the count.
Yeah.
So...
We didn't ask about the score. We just asked who was going to win.
Exactly. And I mean, yeah, Demo Jura pulling it through. Not as close in that last game, but certainly scary. I mean, that forward air from Rebs, if that had killed, then we're talking about a different situation.
Oh, yeah. Then it can really
So
go.
that's when we
any
say, uh-oh, and
direction.
sound the alarms. But they've closed it out. They've found the win. They'll be moving on. I believe, was that winners round 3? Why is this not changing?
That's crazy.
Maybe it wasn't winners round 3, and it wasn't changing either. Oops. But yeah. I wonder who we'll have on next.
Oh, you fixed it.
Oh. You're
Of
welcome,
course.
guys.
Fixed it, Soul LJ. If you ever need anything,
Ultimate
anything at
doubles.
all, boats, tournaments, stream layouts,
Something like
relationships,
that, yeah.
this guy's got it.
I'm here. Psychic readings.
Looks like we got Sky and May
Okay, back
Back
for
on-
more.
back for more. They've been on quite a run. I think
Yeah.
all 3 of the sets that they've won have been upsets, or maybe they're
They
only
were
won 2
seeded to win their
sets.
first round, then they beat Morgone Dugongs, and then Yash Luca.
Yeah.
Moving into Bard of Iron, J Dizzle.
Bard
Bard of Iron.
do you know the story behind Bard of Iron?
I've been told it.
Oh,
Do
okay,
I
all
remember?
right.
No.
So, you know the YouTuber Summoning Salt?
Yeah, no, and now I remember.
Nah, it's coming back.
It's coming
yeah,
back.
Yeah. So like, it all makes sense. It was like I was like a mathematician who just put the pieces together.
Yeah.
When someone started explaining, and they said, "Have you ever seen Summoning Salt's video
Yeah.
on Simpsons Hit and Run?" And that's
I actually haven't
Of
watched
course.
that one.
it's a very good
Yeah,
one.
I mean,
Shout
all
out
of
to
them are
Summoning
good.
Salt.
I love that guy. He's awesome.
Fantastic videos. Oh, every time I watch a Summoning Salt video, I'm like, yeah, maybe I could speed it. Maybe I could do it.
And you try for like 2 days, and then it's like,
Yes.
man, this is hard.
No.
How do they do this?
No, I'm sorry. This is like going to work, doing manual labor, and then like instead of getting paid, you instead
Get to make YouTube
beaten with a
videos.
stick. Because your manual
Yeah.
labor was like a half millimeter not correct, or a half millisecond off the mark.
More or less, yeah.
So shout out to those guys. They've got more patience
Crazy.
than I will ever have.
Absolutely crazy.
I don't think Bard of Iron has much patience. But that's still an excellent player. But very aggressive. One
Yeah,
person
that
that does
indeed.
have patience is his partner, though.
No, of course.
Jazel making up for more than enough patience for the both of them.
Now we'll meet in the middle.
Yeah, these two have been a classic doubles duo for many years. Won uncountable numbers of majors.
Yeah.
I think they've definitely been the most successful doubles team in Ultimate history.
Yeah, I mean, of course. You think about the caliber of each player individually, and then being able to bring that together, especially with so much practice, doing it for a long time, I mean, recipe for success.
Yeah, exactly. And I think something about the key to a good doubles team. Not that I am a doubles expert at all, but it is just experience with playing with the other person, so that you can kind of instinctually know what they're gonna do in certain situations, and you know, like know kind of what their win conditions are, so you know when you have to kind of bail and go and help them out.
Yeah.
That kind of decision making about when to interact with your teammate instead of just taking on the 1v1.
Yeah, of course. And I mean, just having those things cleaned up, it makes it a lot easier to kind of rely on the harder reads, because all the small things are tweaked. You know what's going to happen. You can kind of expect things. So when it gets to those big clutch moments, the experience will just hold true.
Exactly. Like, yeah, you're super right, because they don't have to think about, oh, do I need to go help my teammate? I need to think about keeping an eye on my teammate. They just do it automatically because they're so experienced and so in tune with each other, so that they can devote like more of their mental energy to what you normally think about when you're playing Smash. You know, risk reward and what your opponent's common options are, and put some more intentionality behind the decision making. So that's what's made them so effective. But Sumi and Mei are the definition of wild card.
Yeah, for sure.
You cannot count these two out in any situation. They
Never.
always just seem to pull miracles out of nowhere.
Yeah, certainly.
With two characters, Robin and Snake, you would traditionally think are terrible in doubles.
Yeah.
But they make them work.
Somehow.
It's really magic unfolding in front of your eyes. So yeah, this will be very, very interesting to see if kind of the solid composure and kind of airtight strategy that J-Dizzle and DD have, how that measures up against who knows what Sumi and Mei will do.
All I know is there's going to be plenty of projectiles flying around.
Very true.
And a bike. So everyone's got a projectile, at least.
Yeah, and so it'll be really great to see DD navigate all of that. And I'm sure
Have fun.
I'm sure they will. Like, absolutely, there's no doubt that DD will be able to really carefully and considerately maneuver around all of the garbage that's being thrown around on the screen. You can see it already. Like, DD using
so many colors.
Yeah. This is like this is a bit too mentally stimulating for me. I'm feeling a bit overstimulated, partner.
No one can blame you for that either.
No, that's right. I'm just watching Demo float like a graceful butterfly. What's the Timo? DD. Floating around like a leaf on the wind, sailing around all these projectiles. It's been a very confident start so far.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, got a bit of a lead here, but Snake does live till high percents.
Very true, and the making of this game is going to be how well J-Dizzle and DD can edgeguard both of these characters. Both of them have quite vulnerable recoveries. They can get themselves in that position. Oh, wow. Not a bad trade there. Mei able to get a kill on J-Dizzle, but having to sacrifice her stock to do it.
The book there, falling at the right time, stealing resources, but DD makes it back and they'll find the kill there.
You know, for three zoners, this is incredibly scrappy.
Yeah, no, I mean, that moment there just slowed down for the first time in what feels like the entire game, and I'm like, okay, let's breathe.
Wow. You know, actually, we do have three zoners on the screen. Mei with a skittle for a shield, but she managed to navigate that situation really, really well and get the kill on DD.
Big kick coming through.
Oh, that arc fire just not fully connecting. That would have been a lot of damage, and now Sumi is in big trouble. That's the fine margins that can spell the difference between success and failure.
Yeah, so clean and controlled as well, falling out of it and being able to continue that into an advantage state and then finding the edge guard. I mean, this is what we're talking about. High caliber players, high caliber teamwork.
And there's a moment there where Sky and Sumi and Mei had both control of both ledges, and feels like when they're in that situation, they can really confidently keep control. Here we are again.
They just need to find it now. Yeah, just finding the kill there on J Dizzle. Bart of Iron holding on though, 113%. It's now down to Sumi.
Oh, wow, nice confirm. It didn't have Levin Sword.
Yeah, she's finding damage. She'll need to find a kill though.
And this is really difficult from here.
Wow.
Great
Wow.
combo. Wow.
Yeah, wow. Oh, still living though. Oh. And the
What a
lock.
showing.
Yeah, wow. I mean, just that
That's
last
crazy.
10 seconds, that's terrifying. Being in a 2v1 against, I mean, these two.
It feels like a fate worse than death.
Oh, as
to be
soon as
honest.
that flip switch, they're just like, oh, okay, we got this.
Yeah.
They were just ready for it. And then, I mean, Bart of Iron finding the edge guard, super clean. They're in.
He found the bike skip. Save 30 seconds.
Yeah, bike skip, the nair.
Bot cancel. With a 1 minute time save. Oh my god. I can hear the music coming in.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
on world record pace.
Gold split there, I think,
Gold
actually.
split.
Yeah. Might be able to get a time save on a smaller stage.
Oh, so true. Maybe that's what Sumi and May are considering right now.
They could be thinking that. I mean, I'll have to see. Okay, going to Hollow.
A very good snake stage from my memory.
Mm.
Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're just able to kind of put C4 on the top platform or even under the platform, and it just covers such a large kind of playing area.
Really keeps you trapped. So we'll have to see if they can make it work this time, though. Definitely good spots. We saw a lot of good, but there was a lot of great from the other side. So
Yeah, absolutely. You're really right. It never really felt like Jages and Didi were dominating the game, but all of a sudden it just ended up being that they had a truly insurmountable advantage.
yeah, exactly.
All right, here we go.
Even
Didi
playing field.
showing, as they did in the last game, using that full hop kind of landing air dodge really effectively to kind of get in close, get into their optimal range around all these projectiles.
Yeah, Warriors air drift just gives that movement so much versatility, very clean.
I love how J-Dizzle just stood in the corner for like about 10 seconds, just being like, I'm just going to see what happens here.
You come to me. I'll wait.
Oh, a nice whiff punish from J-Dizzle on the whiffed grab.
Yeah, and then
Now-
it's followed up by Didi, the Z drop on the grenade, just putting further damage on Sky.
And this is really a grim situation with both red team members on the ledge. Sumi will have to pay for that one with a stock. Oh, such great patience from J-Dizzle. Just slight walking around and saw the opportunity to get the fair. Oh, whoa!
All right.
Hello. All right, we're cooking a little bit. We're cooking a little bit, but we need to cook a lot. We need to go to the big kitchen.
Yeah.
Great landing from DD. Crossing up, avoiding the grenade, completely reversing the situation.
All right, finally finding a kill here.
Wow, I think something in the pummel jab locked Sky. That was unbelievable.
It's crazy. Whenever they get a grab, like I see Sky in the mouth, and I'm like, all right, what is Didi doing? What combo are they about to set up?
They've got
and
some.
he just hit a forward throw. But the potential's there.
The potential, yeah, and that's the fear that they imbue.
I'm scared.
Nice combo from Sumi.
Get
About
that damage
60%.
off.
Oh, great coverage. But a great decision from J-Dizzle to kind of bail DD out of a top spot. Great awareness from DD to get that command grab as well as soon as the opportunity was there.
Wow. And he just finds it. And
This has been a swift game, and already Sumi on her last stock at high percent. This
4
looks
stocks. I don't think you can overcome this, yeah. And J-Dizzle finding to confirm. And just like that, it's done. I mean, that first game, what felt like a lot of scrap. They weren't too far ahead. completely the opposite now.
Yeah,
They were
that-
kind of just holding on to it, and they just didn't let that lead slip, and it just became even bigger.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
Clinical dismantling of the opposition team by Jadizzle and DD, truly
Yeah.
showing why they're so formidable in this format.
That's why they're number one. I mean, that's why we expect them to go all the way. It'll be interesting to see if anyone can take them down.
Yeah. Who have they got next?
But I assume the winner of Slimboy Flow or Jodo and Pheasant.
Wow, Slimboy and Flo taking out Sepro and Ray Z.
Not bad.
That's
not
a
bad
pretty
showing.
good result for them.
For sure, yeah. Wow, Meme God and Ruba, they're continuing their run after beating Shmoo Isaac. They've made it through Jeff McSurvivor and Rizal.
Shout outs to Jeff McSurvivor. Doing a great job, holding it down.
Yeah.
He's part of the team running the show here.
A lot of
We
work
love
put
it.
in, yeah. But yeah, so they'll continue on versing Harry P9. We've got Zach Scobbo, Demo Jura.
Oh, that'll be good.
That will be good. Do we have people ready? Oh, okay, yeah. So it will be Slimboy Flow.
And I'm Pheasant and Jodo.
It's another terrifying composition.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Jodo is very good at doubles.
Yeah. He just has that brain that I feel like he's going to be able to find, the needle in the haystack, find that opening.
Yep, that's right. And Roy also very dangerous in doubles because, like, one thing that you think about when you play Roy in singles is, like, oh, it's so difficult because he seems like he can just mash aerials with very little risk. But in doubles, it's even less risk.
Yeah.
Because the chances of you, like, whiff punishing or parrying or being hyper aware enough to be able to play around those options, like, goes way down.
Yeah. It takes a certain player to be able to do that. And I mean, that itself would be incredibly difficult. So we'll have to see how they navigate this. But especially with Roy as well, all those times where, those short moments where you might get a grab and then you run in and save your teammate, or you might even get hit with like rapid jab.
Yeah.
Roy's just going to be quick enough to A, get there, and then B, punish you with a massive smash attack.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Most characters, yeah, they would be able to get there, maybe not do too much, just interrupt it, but Roy will be very punishing. So
He's got the burst options that also kill
Yeah.
super early. So, like, yeah, finding those opportunities to short hop side B when Flo or Slimboy does something committal, I think that'll be really critical
Yeah.
for our New South Wales friends.
Let's go, New South winning.
Look how relaxed Slimboy looks.
He's having fun.
He's having a great time.
He's enjoying his time. I mean, they've made it here. So.
I mean, the main event for Slimboy is later on.
Coming up, yeah.
The match of his life, his professional reputation on the line.
Yeah.
Perhaps his life on the line.
I
Everything.
mean, yeah, considering the result,
Yeah,
not in home turf.
If you know, Slimboy may be taking a trip to the bridge if he's not successful against Jeff McSurvivor. Later. Jeff McSurvivor Esports.
Yeah. No, it'll certainly be a good crew battle. Very excited. Yeah, I mean, it says enough itself.
I don't think you need to advertise it.
No, not at all. I'm just excited to watch it.
Yep. I hope that whenever a player runs out of stocks, they take their torch up to the center of the stage and Jeff McSurvivor says, "The crew has spoken."
The stocks are gone. No more to continue with.
You've been voted out. I'm sorry.
No immunity idol sounds here.
Yeah. Items are off, so no immunity idols.
Fair enough, yeah. At least they're consistent. All right, going with the Crom.
Oh, okay. Normally, Johnny, well, at least from what I've seen, has gone for Roy doubles. So perhaps thinking about Yoshi and Inkling, short-range characters, brawlers, really kind of get up in your face.
Yeah.
Maybe the Crom is the way to go. I can see it.
Yeah.
See the vision.
No, for sure.
Oh my goodness. Pheasant is not using the wedding outfit. This is the first time I've ever seen this.
I think he's used the American before. Very rarely.
Really?
Very
Okay.
rarely,
Okay.
I think.
All right, I'm just not
But
as
if-
much of a dedicated Unpheasant fan. I'm sorry.
Of course, of course. Yeah, starting it out, 80%. Slim Boy taking a bit of damage.
Yeah, this is a nice opening from Pheasant and Jodo.
Oh, you'll certainly be happy with that.
Yeah, you can see already how much. Oh my God, the shield break, but Unpheasant just manages to get the kill on Slim Boy.
Yeah, no, they were really lucky to find Flo being sent away, able to find the punish.
Yeah, Flo did his best to protect his teammate, but
No hero
I
here.
get it. Yeah, these big Grom aerials are actually doing so much work in keeping these two out. Oh, he's alive.
Okay. Oh. Jodo just finding an F smash. Catching the landing, I think.
All right, both red team members on the ledge here. They've got to make this ledge trap sequence count if they're to get back into this, Flo and Slim Boy. Nice.
There we go. And that's the kill that they needed to find. Just brings them back in the game. Slim already at 100. You're going to need something big here.
Oh, Slim just slowly falling with the nair. It works out. Johnny's just controlling this center around this platform so well.
I mean, yeah, like you said, throw something out, hope it sticks, and I mean, it has been. Calculated in his endeavor, but Pheasant's going to find the kill just right there on center stage.
Yeah, it was a 2v1 while Flo was recovering, and with how long Inkling can take to get back to the ledge. Oh, and I think Slim accidentally
Yeah.
killed Flo there.
Unfortunate.
This is looking pretty rough for the yellow team.
A little grim.
But with how easily Crom can be killed, they focus on Johnny and get a couple of gimps, they may still be in this. Nice awareness from Johnny to get that forward smash on the up smash from Flo.
Yeah, and that's what we're talking about, just being able to find it. It was an up smash. Johnny was able to run in quick enough and get a punish in, so... Oh, nice roller there, and Pheasant to the rescue.
Wow, great awareness from Unpheasant to rescue Johnny. Oh, just missing the confirm. But Unpheasant's coming back. They've still got a stock advantage here.
All right, we made it to last stock, but there's a large wall of percent they'll have to overcome.
Yeah, and they're both at the ledge as well. Yeah, Johnny cleaning up Flo's stock. Now this will be really difficult for Slim Boy.
See if he can maybe make it back to stage, but unable to. And then Pheasant, Jodo take game one.
Very nice, very composed stuff.
Yeah, very clean. I mean, they still had, only one stock left each, but low percent, low stress. It seemed like they just had that control. There was some great positioning from Slim and Flo, especially when they had them off ledge or stuck in the corner. It was some nice control to see, but just not enough to take it. It's going to be tough. It is definitely an uphill battle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So-
It really feels like they're going to need X Factor moments
Of course.
to take this, moments where they can kill Johnny early.
Yeah.
Or, get critical stocks on Unpheasant. You take away Unpheasant's stocks, like Unpheasant's stocks are so valuable.
Yeah.
Because he can destroy you with those stocks. So being able to get something early, establish a bit more control, will be really important if they're to come back here. Well, the upbeat from Johnny just getting stuffed out. All right, big combo coming in here from Unpheasant. No spike though. Oh, they were both sandwiched there, Unpheasant and Johnny, and that led Slim Boy and Flo to get a bit of damage, but they're still quite a way behind here in the percent.
Yeah, they've somehow managed to get out unscathed. I mean, both still below 30%. They'll find a bit of damage there. Slim just not dying, so they'll be happy with that, but...
Oh,
All right, that'll be Flo's
Slim.
first stock.
yeah, just not able to clean up Unpheasant's stock off that opportunity. Oh dear.
Oh.
Flo let Slim Boy up there to be back in on Pheasant, just put him on a platter.
Quite the opposite of what we want to see. Okay, and Pheasant wants his own kind of edge guard on his teammate now.
Oh, I think he saved Johnny there. That was actually really smart, and Flo has somehow been killed.
Pandemonium off the stage.
The red team is still on 6 stocks. This is looking really dire.
Yeah, Flo down to his last stock.
Oh, great chase from Johnny. Now he has to land without a jump.
Yeah, this is where that structure just seems to be kind of falling apart. Slim getting a kill there, punishing the attack, but will it be enough to bring it back? I'm not so sure. Still 5 stocks to 3.
Yeah, this is a long mountain. Oh, and Flo's going to die here, the rapid jab.
Exactly what we're talking about. Gonna have to borrow a stock there.
Oh, okay. Slim managing to take something off on Pheasant.
There's one.
Nice advantage state.
And again, like you said, if they can just get Johnny off stage, find a Gimp. Oh, but that's exactly what they didn't want. 1 stock to 4.
All right, what chicanery is going on? Oh, imagine.
Now that would have been a clip. I'm sure they can still work something out.
Oh.
Okay, they're not quite ending up correct, but...
Oh,
okay.
wait a minute.
Well, there's one. Johnny going for a clip of his own, but getting punished in the meantime.
Oh, you wanted the reverse. Put it in reverse, Terry.
Now they're just clip farming.
Oh, no.
There we go.
There it is.
All right. Even with the tomfoolery off stage, they've still closed that out pretty comfortably. And yeah, any of the kind of structure that we saw from Slim and Flo, it just kind of disappeared in that second game. I feel like a lot of kills were found early. I think Johnny would have gotten 3 kills off charged F smashes.
Absolutely. Like, there was so many instances where Johnny was able to run half the screen and F smash either Slim or Flo for doing a smash attack or a grab or something like that. Anyway,
looking into the void.
Up next, we're looking into the void, looking into the abyss. Harry and P9 are coming up to the stage. Both of these doubles aficionados, but often more well known for being with other partners. P9 ruled doubles for a time with Incy. They were a formidable pair who came second quite a lot to Changes and DD.
You didn't have to ask who was coming first.
No. I think we all realize that. But now pairing up with Harry Malakoff, a expert in a man of many games. Harry Malakoff, very good at Granblue, very good at Guilty Gear. He's got the fundamentals under his belt, and a man of many characters.
That is true as well. Too many to count.
Yeah, we really do not know who Harry is going to pull out for this one. Yeah, he could pull out the Ike, throw it back.
Could be anything. I think even the psychics couldn't guess that one.
That's why we got no character against him. Yeah. We don't know.
Surprise to us all.
It could be anyone. And Meme God and Ruba, they've pulled off some serious upsets in this bracket.
Yeah, a bit of shenanigans going on, but they've made their way.
Okay. Well, and to take you through this exhilarating set, we're going to have a new set of Mexi and someone else. Oh, and you! And Alex
Not just
Olag.
somebody else.
Oh, my God.
The Olag.
The Olag. You have truly been blessed. You're going to get some exhilarating gameplay across your screens and some lovely voices across your airwaves.
Of course.
So I look forward to that, and we'll be back in 1 second.
All right.
Stop battle. Team battle.
Hell yeah. All right. So just in the nick of time, we are here. Mexi and Olag.
Hello, hello. Catching Meme God Ruba vs P9 Harry just in time. Pretty exciting set for winners top 8 qualifier. I think both teams have been playing pretty well. P9 and Harry are second seed, but Meme God Ruba have been making a pretty good run for themselves as well.
I am in constant awe of Ruba as well. I think as a player who I always knew for the longest time as like, you know, like around about the low part of like the Vic 40.
Oh, yeah.
I think like they will constantly surprise me and constantly just like show me new ways that, I don't know, that they just don't want to be forgotten. Like they do not want to be ignored, more importantly.
Yeah, so
super
Ruba
cool.
has never been ranked on the 40. He's been HMs. He's the kind of player that will go to game 3 with really good players and then just maybe fail to clutch up, and also some is susceptible to also losing to slightly underseeded players. So, but so far, he's been performing very well, so that's very good. Hope to see him get more consistent as time goes on.
I got to say as well, I think we actually are absolutely blessed to have Mexi on the mic right now. As a fellow Victorian, well, I say fellow, I'm from around Sydney parts, which means that I know nothing about these players for the most part. So I think a little bit of insider trading goes a long way.
Oh, yeah. So P9 Harry, they did teams at TGX, and they actually took a set off of Jono and Didi, if I recall. They went to reset Grands, so which explains why they're second seed right now. And that was the first time they teamed together, if I'm not wrong. On the other hand, Ruba and Meme God are pretty static partners here. Sometimes we see like Sonic Sora, but I think they're locking in mains for today.
I mean, that's a pretty big deal as well. I think to be able to take a set off of Jono and Didi, especially being probably one of the most consistent like doubles teams across the country. But I also think too. Oh, hang on there. Harry's just going a little bit too buck wild.
That could have ended significantly worse for Harry. And a controller disconnect.
Actually, speaking of ending worse for Harry, it seems like he just bloody lost his controller. Poor guy.
Oh, this is bad.
That's
Depends.
unlucky.
Will they decide to just keep on going, or is he about to lose a stock?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We can hear it running in the background. So, but
Yeah, it looks like he did lose a stock. Yeah.
yeah, forfeit. Fair enough. But I also think, like to your point as well earlier, both P9 and Harry, in their own right, are incredible doubles players. But like you said, they hadn't actually really played much with each other at all up until Game Expo. So this is a really big deal, I think, to actually have that and have that faith that they actually can still take it that far.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Again, Meme God and Ruba have something to say about it.
Yeah, like on their hand is experience. They know how the other will play. But on the advantage of P9 Harry is just that these two are probably, if not the best doubles players in Vic, I would say. Probably not a wild claim to make, but Ruba, there we go, losing a stock, and last stock even, but Harry is hurting a little bit over here, 135.
Yeah, I mean, look, having to forfeit your stock there is definitely not not where you wanted to be if you were on the yellow team. But, I mean, yeah, Harry is making this stock count something fierce. He's already taken 2 stocks in the time since he had lost his own. And 163 is not showing any signs of dying
for sure. You got to make treasure out of trash, but a Wolf up smash at ledge is going to take it. And here we go, get a chance to showcase the team combos between Meme God and Ruba. There was a bit of back throw, back air.
Oh! That's what a team combo that was. That's just called the DI mix-up. Just were you paying attention? Yeah, P9.
Pretty solid game 1. Unfortunately for yellow team, they did have that disconnect, which cost Harry a stock, but it still seemed rather dominant from blue team.
Now, I actually got to say as well, one thing that I'm really excited about as someone commentating here at Floating Point is, despite the fact that we've got these screens in front of us, we get to see the action from up on high.
Like
we can actually get even higher because, my friend, this is also a bit of a standing desk.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason these screens are looking right down at us.
You solved it.
This is actually what we're looking at. So Sorry.
And especially
we are-
good after sitting for so long, playing for so long all day.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. We're getting some compliments from the voices on high. Shout outs to Kit as well. Actually, speaking of as well, I believe.
It is our conscience speaking to us right now.
Someone's not telling the truth. Okay. Oh, okay. Anyway. No, very, very excited nonetheless. For anyone who wasn't aware as well, we do also have on the Battle Cup Bunker stream the melee doubles. They're currently up to losers round 3 there. So
there it is.
not that you should change the screen at all. Not that you should change
No,
the sets.
absolutely stay here. This is
Yeah.
a banging set that we have on our hands.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Papa needs to pay for his dinner. But at the same time, though, we do also have on the side stream, I think we have,
That's Vec, Gravity, and Rebs. Oh, Chisel.
Rebs Chisel. Gorgeous stuff. Yeah, that's very, very exciting. So that is going to be on the Kit Miller side stream.
Mm.
There have been posts galore as well on the Floating Point page. Check on the Discord as well if you haven't seen it already. There'll be links posting throughout the weekend. My God, again, like I said earlier, I've been constantly in awe of watching Ruba just like improve, but also the fact that you said that he still hasn't been ranked is also just a massive testament to like the power of the Victorian
for
scene
sure.
too.
Like this is his big chance.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's a big deal. Yeah, so let's see what the Wolf has in him.
All right, here we go.
Coming on through. Having said that, though, Harry also, ideally, so long as his controller doesn't disconnect, is also
there's
really like probably like quite aggressive position right now.
Definitely, very likely some sweating and stress on Harry's end here that hopes this controller stays online this time.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, like you never want to be, like you never want to just be beholden to something like that, right? Like something as silly as just like a wireless connection. But
Yep.
I mean, such is the such is the nature of esports.
Absolutely, and now we're on a Hollow Bastion for this game too. This is a pretty solid stage for P9 and Harry here. They did very well every time they went on this stage at Game Expo. And there's another Luigi up B, whiffing, doesn't get punished this time.
He's also going for the aerial up B. It feels like he's got tap jump on or something like that. I just don't know how he's even getting up there or what buttons he's pressing to get there.
I do believe he does use tap jump.
That's really interesting. I didn't know that. Oh, okay.
Solid start here for Yellow Team as Ruba is already lost down a stock. Meme God's at 93, but both players on the Yellow Team are looking a little bit of red on the percents there. Ooh. There goes Harry.
There you go, yeah. Forward tilt from Pyra. I mean, any which way you swing that one, that's a hard one to get around. P9, though, I think, yeah, Villager has a pretty decent time living, to be honest. I think he's very, very hard to like gimp. Well, I mean, if even it's possible.
Definitely.
Yeah, so anytime he's actually going to lose a stock, it's really just going to be to something super strong or just at a really high percent.
Oh, something
okay.
like that.
Ruba.
Meme God passing it and dunking.
Yeah, Ruba with the alley-oop. Really well played there. Ooh, okay, but snatching his life away.
I was about to say, this is where the point where Meme God wants to live forever, but he's going to take a big hit there. Ruba, 130 here.
Okay, 37% from that combo. All right, no, 62.
Nice, good save.
Oh,
That is going to take it.
Yeah, with that Cyclone. You got to be careful. You're always got to be wary of that DI mix-up as well. It gives you quite a few seconds to think about it, but if you're wrong, you are dead wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and
wow.
there goes Meme God. An up B from Luigi. Just barely doesn't die. Trying to side B back to the stage. There's a lot of offstage shenanigans happening. There goes Harry's stock.
Oh, whenever there's offstage shenanigans. Wow, P9 also actually falling short there. Looks like that might have been a mistech to make it back to that side.
This is quite risky.
That's scary stuff, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, P9 was getting it. Ruba was getting some good hits on P9 there for a second, but Harry managing to save his teammate.
I mean, oh no.
A dash attack.
I was just about to compliment how Ruben seemed to be so elusive in trying to kind of mix up who he was focusing on, but I don't know, maybe he got a little bit too in his own head.
Yeah, now this is looking quite rough here. Who gets the ledge trap here? Yep.
Oh, yeah, well, that's it.
A rather commanding game for Game 2 here for P9 and Harry. So, really excited to see what they bring in this Game 3. And where they decide to go.
I think you really needed, especially if you're the yellow team, that you really needed that game to be crunchy, right? You needed to make sure
Meme God and Ruba didn't get comfortable in the fact that Harry had lost that stock in game 1. They cannot be sitting comfortable. They cannot be getting overconfident. They're still playing against two of the best players in the country.
Absolutely. Especially at doubles. These guys are just understand the game at such a fundamentally spiritual level.
Yeah.
It's quite scary.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I think I would say anyone who's ever, anyone who's, joined the scene since day 1, regardless of what that day was, will probably know, at the very least, like P9, I think, is like a doubles powerhouse. Harry, I think, a bit more on the come up as well. Okay, well, we're just quitting out of the game. Don't worry about it. Hey. Let's
Bro, home Xade. What happened?
Want to go back in? We want to play some Spyro Enter the Dragon. Let's do it. The Reignited trilogy. I will say,
what is going on?
They're just mucking around, checking whether to see this software can be played. Unfortunately, parental controls. No, that's not true. It's past your bedtime. You've had too much screen time today, P9.
That would be a really funny bit.
Time to go to bed. Yeah, see,
Ryan's double checking that everything's okay.
It's not even is everything okay? Just coming up and be like, are you stupid? Like,
what are you guys cooking right now?
How many thousands of hours have you played? Hang on. Latency. Ooh, we'll be running with reduced features. Maybe the Switch just crashed or something. I'm not sure. Anyway.
Maybe?
That is very, very funny nonetheless. What was I going to say? I think I will say, like, completely irrelevant to Smash Bros. The sheer number of Switches that are out there right now that have Balatro installed, I am so impressed. Like, I'm so thankful for it. For anyone in the chat who hasn't already played the game, go and install it. Play it in the background while you're watching this stream. It's one of the best games of all time.
I've played it once.
Yeah.
It's good.
I think, honestly, I feel like it got to a stage where I wasn't interested in playing it. Then I started playing it, and then it created an itch, and then it started scratching that itch. And I feel like that's how addiction comes on, but that we don't have to worry about that.
Let's not worry about that.
Anyway, back to
especially
Super Smash
considering the specific the theme of the game itself.
Well, yeah, 100%. Anyway, look, I'll just come back to my 4,000 hours on Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. That's not addiction.
4,000?
That's commitment. Well,
it's a lot of hours.
What can I say? It's some say too many, but not me, not this guy.
Some say too many, but they are wrong.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. What are they jealous? Yeah, that's what I thought. Incredible. Yeah, I'm now like just idly fiddling with stuff as I'm thinking about how many hours I've put into this game.
Reconsidering your life choices.
Exactly. Yeah. What is it? They say that it's like, is it 10,000 or is it 1,000 hours to become a master of something? I'm apparently under halfway there, and I'm nowhere near mastering this game.
Yeah,
I don't know. Got a lot to learn.
Like, for context, I have 1,700.
Yeah. Look, hey, rookie numbers, evidently. Yeah, but I mean, look, you don't see me winning any tournaments, so like, I mean, numbers just a numbers game, I guess, right? Anyway, all right. With that brief intermission, we are here. Game number 3, PS2.
Makes sense that they would go back to this stage, seeing as they did very well that game 1.
Absolutely, and okay, yep. Now, actually, that's a really, really tough break, I think, actually, for the blue team.
Very unfortunate to happen so early on.
Well, because honestly, with doubles as well, one of the downsides for Luigi is the fact that, I mean, there's a second person who can come in and just, like, knock around his combos, right? But, I mean, when P9 was holding it down, Ruber actually decided to get aggressive against P9, and I think it actually kind of cost his teammate his stock.
Yeah, he focused too much on the defending the front.
Yeah.
That forgot about the saving.
Well, exactly. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, maybe a little bit too aggressive. Maybe not defensive enough. I don't know. I don't know. That's a massive lead there for the yellow team. Almost taking this another stock.
This is not looking good.
Jeez. All right. Looking like a blowout so far. Oh, sucking them in. The invincibility of the Cyclone. That's
the
gorgeous.
adaptation of these players is really showing here.
Oh, without a doubt, yeah. Not even that back air as well as phasing Harry. That's always just such a terrifying DI mix-up.
Dash attack on P9, but Villager might be a little bit heavier than I thought. Surviving a Wolf dash attack at 140.
Oh my god. All right, 38% out of an errant jab block.
Oh!
Ruba, wow. Up smash. The ice cream scoop. Ooh, okay, all right. Now the boots are starting to connect.
Okay, here we go. There's signs of life for blue team here. Meme God definitely needs to hold on to his stock, which shouldn't be too big of a problem, considering mid throw is very slippery, hard to hit.
No, without a doubt. Yeah, I think I think that honestly, like both teams are kind of blessed with that. Oh no!
Oh no!
Why did
this
we
is
speak that into existence? Mithra is so slippery. Watch
Commentator's
that.
curse
Watch
happening in full force.
that. Uh oh. Down throw,
Oh.
up B. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's see if the meme god can be the doubles god.
I don't know, man. Oh, okay. The little combo, the accent of the forward tilt.
Okay.
Oh.
So, see, like, what do you even do here? You just kind of swing and hope it works, right? Oh, because you can't. But the biggest punish you can get on something like a whiff Luigi up B is just a dash attack, and at 73%, that's not going to kill anytime soon.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I mean, and again, like P9 is, for want of a better term, he's actually just chilling, right? Like he's got the tree on deck.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
They know the exact angles and everything.
Oh, okay. All right,
Sour
doesn't get the
spot.
sweet spot, yeah. That's a big deal. I mean, look, they are still showing signs of life. Not for long, but... Okay, go, my child. I'm going to hit you with a fireball.
Nice take from
yeah, see you
B9.
later. There's no way. Oh, they
The
get
jab
that.
doesn't work. Oh,
Uh-oh. I don't know if Mithra has a jump.
no, that's it. They're just dead.
Yikes.
Well, P9 and Harry take the set in a dominant Game 3,
Jesus. Wow.
showing their mastery of the game and this mode here, the doubles.
Yeah, so they're cutting through to the winners side of things. That will be, for anyone who hasn't seen the schedule for the weekend as well, tomorrow afternoon, I believe, after
Pools?
After pools,
Say
correct,
pools?
yeah. After Wave B, we'll be showing the winner side and the loser side, obviously, top 8 for doubles. So very, very excited there. It's going to be a hell of a lot of good stuff. I also am excited for, say, the League Arena. I'm not playing, but I think it's just the fact that we do at least have just so
It's
many
pretty
computer
cool,
setups
hey?
downstairs. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. For anyone who, I think with Smash Bros as well, like a lot of people come and go from the scene.
Absolutely.
But to be able to come back to Floating Point and say like, hey, where have you been? Oh, I've been playing Marvel Rivals. Oh, well, have I got the tournament for you?
Exactly.
Just
like,
jump downstairs, Emma Frost to your heart's desire. Go for it. Incredible stuff. Hell yeah. No, I'm very, very excited for that. But we will be seeing
Oh, this
Harry
looks like
and
a hot
P9
set.
there. Oh, okay. We might even have the hot goss coming up now as well. We'll see. Can we actually step off to the side a little bit? You might be able to see it in the camera. We've got, looks like, is that Zach and Scobo coming up
Zach
against
Scobo, Jura
Jura
DMO.
Yeah, right. Okay. Look, I won't lie. Look, being a New South Welshman as well, I'm going to take a seat because it's
me
story
too,
time.
actually, yeah.
Story time here.
Oh, story time. Locking in.
Now, DMO, I think, has a very tumultuous relationship with majors. I think they kind of come and go from the scene, pretty consistently. When they come back, they start just winning tournaments left, right, and center. And I think that they're kind of in that mindset, but at the same time, I mean, the gameplay that they were explaining, or the gameplay that they were exploring earlier on in the afternoon, I'm saying it's just subpar. Like they're not really feeling themselves just yet.
I see.
So I'm really interested, like with that context, ideally how wrong I'll be coming into this winners qualifiers.
Hopefully very, and we'll get a subsequently hot set.
But I mean, at the same time too, like if that gameplay is in fact incredible and he's still not feeling himself, I'm terrified for the actual weekend as well in singles, because like if this isn't him playing hot, then I don't know what is.
If he thinks he's playing trash, then I can't wait for him to start playing good.
Yeah, what happens when he turns the jets on? I don't know, but I'm stoked to find out. I mean, speaking of return to forms as well, I feel like we haven't really seen Jura on the major stage for
a long
almost
time,
years
yeah.
at this stage. Yeah,
He's been mostly having fun with the locals, playing famously winning a local with Ganon a few months back.
Yeah, right.
Playing a bit of Sonic, playing a bit of Mario, but it looks like he's definitely locked in on Cloud for this major. Steve, what's going on? Get that out of the screen.
There's some chicanery aboard afoot.
Wait,
Interesting.
What is happening? Okay.
just a little bit of nonsense.
A little bit of
unfortunately.
trolling. Hopefully they can do a little bit of winning as well.
Well, I mean, look, honestly, with a lackluster start like that, I mean, you better bloody hope so. You better hope
Especially
they can
against
put their money-
players as strong as Zach and Scobo.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 1st and 5th seed of the weekends. Zach being 1st, and I think Scobo being either 4th or 5th.
I reckon, 4th and 5th sounds pretty correct.
I think they might be pretty well dead even with Seb, I think, on the seeding for this weekend. Meanwhile, Zach, I think, has kind of taken that top spot from J Dizzle. who I think for the longest time, had been, considered that top dog. But I don't know.
Pretty back and forth between them, so if it does end up being a Zach J Dizzle Grand Finals, it'll still be very exciting to watch.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
Oh. Plus, these two have proven themselves time and time again in the double scene. As you can see, Zach getting these roll reads and these Galaxian side B combos.
Uh-oh.
Scobo doesn't have to do anything.
Yeah, look, I don't know where Damien was there, but they did end up going off the top. Ooh, big old dash attack though, taking out Zach's first stock. So we have Scobo actually working as the anchor, or not the anchor rather, but the stock tank.
Mm-hmm.
I think whenever we see Seb also pull out the Rob in doubles, I think the anchor definitely seems to go towards the character that's heavier, but also the character just with the overall like more consistent recovery.
True.
So I think, I can definitely see Scoba kind of, yep, there he is. He's waiting down there as well. Waiting out limit, I guess, also, mind you.
Oh,
But,
wow, was that? Limit up B doesn't...
Man.
It just seems like a pretty solid couple of 1v1s here.
Well, I mean, that's the thing too. Like, with players, like you were saying earlier, with players as good as these guys are individually, you'll definitely see a lot of just, split-offs, and you'll see a lot of, just like individual 1v1s happening on either side of the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with a stage as big as PS2, right? Like, they kind of can afford that luxury. If you go to a stage like FD, or you go to a stage like Smashville, I mean, you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's where crazy stuff happens.
Exactly, yeah. That's when the real magic happens. Oh, okay. Jura and Demo actually clashing their own swords.
DMO was tried to drop over the platform to protect cover for Jura after the dash attack, but... Okay, here we go.
I gotta say, this is actually a pretty big deal that Jura is actually kind of shaving off the stocks from Zach.
Yeah, that's very good.
That's really important. But and especially too, like we said earlier, like the stock tank, it's kind of being Scobo. I don't really know if it's like Scobo's choice at this stage though. Like Zach is kind of getting pieced up a little bit.
Yeah, being able to kill Pac-Man in doubles is a very strong trait for a character here.
Oh, 100%.
Because he lives forever, you can't edge guard him.
Oh! Okay, but Jura, wow, oh my god, okay. Some damage getting stacked up, something fierce by the green team. Oh, going at least for the down tilt, trying to get Jura out of there. That actually succeeding as well. That's a massive deal, especially if you're Demo as well. On their last stock, you do not want your teammate to be dropping their stock now, especially if he decides to, steal that stock too. Oh!
Characters are flying all around the stage right now.
Oh, man. Okay.
DMO on his last.
Okay.
All right, do they take a stock? Yes.
Yeah, there we go. And Scobo, now just hiding up the top.
Nice. All right, now it's time for Zach to be running in and F-smashing. Scobo needs to be staying away, protecting his teammate.
I mean, see, in the 1v1s, though, Jura has actually been going really well against Zach. So, Scobo kind of needs to do something here. Otherwise, I mean, if history repeats itself, then, I think Jura almost wins this. Without interference from Scobo. Oh!
Yeah, if Scobo has anything to say about that, this is not going to be an easy fight.
Oh, yep.
Okay, Bell is active, and that is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is pretty close, but...
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, as soon as we saw that little double jump circle disappear from Cloud after a forward air from Rob, yeah, I mean, that's curtains, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is... The G's have been G'd.
It's got to be said, too, I think, Demo off to a rough start, I think, in that game, but completely 180'd, I think, towards the end there. While on their last stock, I think managed to take, I want to say maybe at least 2 or 3 stocks, which is super, super impressive. I mean, you only need to take 6, right, across any given doubles game.
You're halfway there.
And to be able to take half of that while his back was very much against the wall, I don't know. It's impossible to count this guy out.
Very impressive. It seemed like, in terms of characters, Byleth was getting a little bit frame data bullied by Robin Pac-Man there. But does DMO play anyone else?
Yeah, I mean, so look, I haven't seen them play... Yeah, I mean, they definitely do play Joker. I think at least I haven't seen them play Joker at all this weekend. But, I mean, they've won many a tournament with Joker. They've won a couple of tournaments with Byleth, obviously, as well. Very much, I think, on equal footing, but I think Byleth, I think, seems like the more, kind of fundamental and, maybe more consistent character of the two. but also like just kind of the worst in terms of like tier list, right?
Yeah.
Like I think Byleth, like as a character, can get outclassed by a lot of other characters. Whereas I think Byleth is also very much like a comfort pick for Demo as a player.
True.
So-
And the strength of being able to take stocks very early is something that should definitely be considerable in importance.
100%, yeah. No, for things like doubles as well, yeah, I think just like the raw kill power from Byleth like cannot be understated.
All right, so game 2 here, small battlefield online.
So I mean, like we said earlier, you do have at least on PS2, you have the opportunity to have like 2 individual 1v1s. Already when we saw like both Dura and Demo like holding center stage there, like they were still in their 1v1s, but they were pretty much just completely back to back. So there is not very much room to breathe on this stage comparatively.
So this is going to be where the action is going to be a lot closer and packed together. We'll see what adaptations the green team makes.
Absolutely. Okay, yeah, holding on to that jab at the ledge. Scobo cutting through. First to recover to the stage.
Oh, what a roll read from Dura.
Oh, first to recover, first to drop as well. Maybe you don't want to go on stage anymore, Scobo. Keep it off.
Exactly. Now I'm noticing that with the smaller stage, Pac-Man is not getting a lot of space to charge his fruits, so he's taking up that time when he gets knocked off stage, which unfortunately for Scobo allows DMO and Dura to kind of double up on him.
Oh, 100%,
Which
yeah.
probably led to that up smash that we saw earlier.
And I think like one of the downfalls of Rob for the longest time has been the fact that he's big, right? Like, you know, he's a big character. He's got a big hurt box. Doesn't really matter too much when he's like controlling the entire stage, but when you've got 2 characters on the opposite team out to get you, he definitely feels a lot bigger. Like he definitely feels like he doesn't have that many answers. So yeah, Demo holding down the fort here, getting rid of Zach, at least off
There we
stage.
go.
And damn, all right.
One of the Dura dash attacks. Hitting it again, and Nora, the parry king.
Okay, now, ooh, that is maybe
This should
the
be a
worst
pretty
case
clean
scenario
edge guard.
for-
There we
yeah.
go.
I don't know if there's anything Demo can do here, but nah, doesn't look like it. Yeah, I don't know what the plan was there. I think it was like a jump into a blade beam or something. Oh, damn.
That team combo might have taken another
No
Dura stock
way,
just like
37.
that.
All right, that's actually dead even. Actually, if not, I think the green team is actually down by a little bit now in terms of percent. That's a massive deal.
Very impressive on behalf of Scobo and Zach here, because I was about to say that this was looking significantly more grim for blue team.
Oh, hang on. Oh,
Thank God for legend tangibility. That fair barely missed.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, and honestly, yeah, it seems like Demo's just missing a couple of his up B follow-ups too. But I also think, like, again, like Zach has been very, very, he's been just super elusive, super evasive, very, very hard to focus on.
And now we might be seeing a change in who the stonk tank is, with the Scobo being a 96 on his last stock. Meanwhile, Pac-Man is 2 stocks, only 40%, not too bad.
Demo's patience, though, paying off here. Scobo is still off stage, just only getting back now. All right, spearing his teammate there,
Oh.
but okay.
Oh, wait, this could be really bad. Nice.
Oh.
The limit coming in clutch for Dura.
Very good charge there.
However, DMO on his final stock. Meanwhile, they need to get a stock from Scobo or Zach here. And finally, there we go. Going to force blue team to take a stock here.
Yeah, now Zach on the back foot here, 77%. Yeah, pretty doable. But I mean, again, I think especially for a character as like tough to kind of crack into as Rob, like 0% too. Like
That's
they
it for
need to
Dura,
get some
right?
damage on
Yeah. All right,
Yeah.
unfortunate. Zach was able to get the edge guard here, and now DMO is on the receiving end of the 2v1.
Okay, all right, getting at least a little bit there. Yeah, Demon probably not really having that much of an understanding of that item in terms of how Byleth can use it, and fair enough. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Okay, so he chose to throw Bell straight away instead of doing anything else with it. Oh, it is active yet again. That is the rough part about this 2v1 here. Scobo is just buying Zach as much time as he needs for the fruits, and the F smash is going to take us to the end of the set. So
Damn.
that's it.
That's some scary stuff. So we see New South Wales coming down to. Oh, we see a little frozen screen as well.
Yes, the
Oh,
switch
they've
is
just taken it out. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, no, incredible stuff there from both teams. Jura looking really, really confident, but also Scobo and Zach kind of making Cloud look like crap, like making him
It's
look
so
just like such a
sad
bad
when you see
character.
him trying
Yeah.
to recover and all it takes is just like whoop.
Yeah, a couple of forward airs, like an errant back air from Rob, and that's it.
And then, yeah, boom.
I don't know.
You're just dead at 0.
He's sent packing. Just has to go home. His head held low, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Like, so many fairs, he might even claim it's unfair.
yeah. Well, I mean, we could do. Nah, man. All right. Well,
I wonder who we're getting in next.
I
So
think
they're
still-
playing... Oh, is this mean got Rubo? No. Because I don't think they were in winners before.
Oh, we've got Yash and Luco coming up.
Oh, I haven't seen these two play.
Here we go. Very,
We're
very
about to get the
excited for that.
final qualifier set on the loser's side of the night here. So it will be Yash and Luco versus Jura DMO.
100%. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, you're here for the absolute final one of the night. So don't go anywhere.
Exactly. You're just in time.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it's never too late. No, I'm very, very excited for this one. I think also one of the other like dark horses of like Smash Ultimate like side brackets, I think has been Luco for the longest time. They haven't, like, I mean, like it goes without saying. I think they were Oz PR. I think back when Ultimate first came out. Luco, yeah,
Right.
100%. So I think it's like, you know, playing into the later parts of the bracket is definitely something that that Luco is very familiar with, but their gameplay in singles has definitely taken more of a backseat. They are now very much like a just a fiend for doubles and for crew battles. And
A side bracket merchant,
yeah,
if you will.
exactly. Yeah, and what is he selling? But just dropping stocks. That's what he's selling. He's selling free stocks with his opponent's name on them. Meanwhile, Yash as well, I believe, has come across from
The US, I think.
I don't know where specifically, but definitely in the United States here. I want to say maybe NorCal. That's definitely something I'll have to check in for singles for tomorrow.
Definitely.
But
We'll get
yeah.
it right.
Yes, 100%. Correct us if we're wrong in chat as well. I'm more than happy to say that I might be wrong when I say this, so please let us know, and please make sure that everyone else in the chat knows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go on a limb and say I believe they're maybe 4th in NorCal, or at least like in that space, or have been sort of ranked up in NorCal there for on and off.
Seems like a pretty formidable opponent.
Yes. So very, very excited to see just kind of how they play. And we've had them in Sydney for a little while now. And playing with the Pokemon trainer as well. A character that is kind of rare nowadays, I think, in the Australian scene. We did have Phoebe for the longest time.
Oh, yeah.
And I think what previously, before the Insin binge was, players like, we had like Corbett and stuff, way back when as well in the PT. But yeah, it's been a long time coming for like a high level PT to kind of show their face again. And
Definitely,
Yash is here.
definitely less represented. Some players think that he's fallen off, and there's other players that seem to be very adamant about the fact that he's still top tier. So, hey, here's Yash to show us the truth here against the Jura DMO, two very strong players.
Exactly.
And although I believe, obviously, Yash has never teamed up with Luco before, their synergy has taken them to the losers qualifier.
Yes, absolutely. I think it'll be really interesting to see, I think, how Luco plays as a team player as well. From what I can recall, I always think that was one of their biggest strengths. Also, I mean, especially for a character like Ness in doubles, their ability to recover, I think, has also been a really, really impressive thing. I don't know. I think that's a big deal for a character that is as exploitable, I guess, as Ness. Speaking of recoveries too, you're gonna have to deal with not just two on the side of Luco and Yash, but also effectively like 4 different recoveries.
Definitely.
There's a lot of question marks, a lot of potentials as well coming out from Yash when it comes to their disadvantaged state. They've got that frame 1 Pokemon trainer swap. They've also just got 3 very distinct and very different characters. I really wonder how Yash approaches doubles with 3 different characters readily at their fingertips.
Got a lot of tools, many different recoveries, some of them at the same time, as we see sometimes when Ivysaur might have missed the up B, switches to Charizard, makes it back.
Yeah.
So lots and lots of mix-ups available for Yash here.
Yeah, very, very excited to see how that goes. But, I mean, obviously it is served them well so far. So we'll have to see just how far that can go. Or will Jura and Demo still sitting on the set from their, or sitting on the setup from their bittersweet defeat there just not too long ago. They want to have that run back against really anyone on the winner's side right now. But quite frankly, they just want to make it to top 8. You know, they want to make it to day 2.
This is where it counts. Last set of the night. It's all going to be here, so we're just waiting for them to pick their bands. They're really locked in.
It's fascinating. You know, they got a lot to discuss, right?
Yeah, like
Which
you
state
see,
is good for Charizard.
Luco
Which state
is
good for
definitely
Ivysaur?
deep in some conversation right now.
Probably discussing the music, I would say. I think it's important. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious. I will say I think the Sydney Smash Switch for the stream setup. I don't know whether I think we are actually running one of the modded setups as well. Has had some absolutely ruthless music tracks. Very, very good music coming out from the from the
Definitely, yeah. I think literally last night I was listening to some Undertale.
Ooh.
So
All right,
definitely some extra tracks in our hands.
Got some Grand Theft Auto music as well. I will make a request, I think, for the next time. Would love to hear some Red Dead Redemption 2 music. I
haven't heard music from that game.
It's gorgeous. Do yourself a favor, have a listen. It's really, really good. Yeah,
I'll do just that.
yeah, beautiful stuff. They also did a remaster of the first Red Dead as well, so they've got some. Again, all that music is out there on Spotify, which is probably why they maybe don't have it on the stream setup. We might get DMCA'd. Doesn't matter. Well, I'm not a lawyer, you know. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Exactly. Laws, more like guidelines. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about. That's what. See, just let me listen to my music. I don't know. I'm just look. Let me just download it onto my iPod Touch. let me just rip those music straight from Pirate Bay. Can't wait. Anyway,
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're all just still little guys pressing buttons and listening to some good tunes, and now we're watching some good gameplay.
exactly right. And honestly, pretty good music. We've got some Final Fantasy music. We love that.
It's definitely got this, like, the final battle, time to really not hold anything back vibe. I really appreciate that about this song. And that's Jura's first stock gone, I believe. Oh, no, DMO, sorry.
Ooh,
Wrong
man,
sortie.
No, but I mean, honestly, like, it's even more impressive, I think, for Demo. I think a character with a tether recovery, it's, I don't know, it can be quite hard to exploit their recovery, but, I don't know, Luco and wow, Yash kind of making it look easy.
Luco's advantage state is just so good.
Oh, yes, 100%. Okay, going for that PK Thunder. Oh, no way!
Oh,
That's another
DMO
one from
losing another stock.
That is absurd. Oh, man. And again, Luco's still just, like, surviving. Okay, back
A pretty rough start here. Meanwhile, Ness trying to hold down the ledge to let Yash recover.
I don't know what they put in Luco's coffee this morning, but holy moly, they are playing out of their
Give me
mind.
some of it, please.
Jeez. Okay,
I'm begging you.
Okay, send it. Oh, yeah, okay, great answer back from Demo. Again, with their back against the wall, with the final stock, this is a big deal. Yeah, you got to turn on the
Charizard
jets.
is throwing out some big moves, doing tons of damage here. Like, as big as he is, he just seems to have the zone control locked in.
I mean, yeah, look, honestly, like, Charizard's grab game, but also Charizard's, like, specials and tilts, like, everything about this character is great, except for the weight and the size, honestly.
He's really scary.
Yeah, 100%. The speed, I think, is actually the fastest of the three as well, which is just absurd to think about.
Yeah, I hear a lot of PG players say that Squirtle is fake fast, and that Charizard's actually the better one.
Yeah, I think, yeah, Squirtle's got, like burst speed. Like, I think he's got, like, an initial dash, which is actually super impressive. But once it actually comes to, like, getting across the stage, like, Charizard is unmatched. But, I mean, speaking of, they can't really get out of the corner right now. Red Team's
That
having a bit
pressure
of
from Yash is just unreal.
Oh, okay. Limit up B, but 120%. All right, we do get a smash attack from Demo, taking out the stock of Luco. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's actually...
That might have been optimal.
I was going to say that's actually really, really smart when... It's actually really, really smart when you've got a teammate to cover your back as well. That's really cool.
I wonder who Luco and Yash lost to in winners, because
Oh,
they seem
God.
to just have the download on everyone here.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, and again, like, Demo and Jura are not slashers. They've only just come from the winner side. But, I mean, oh, dude, what do you do?
How do you get past this? Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
It's hard to make Jura look like he doesn't have any options, but that was just a rough 2v1.
I think it kind of got to that stage there. I'm still trying to really piece together which of the 3 Pokemon is Yash's strong suit. I think, like, for every other Pokemon trainer player that I've always that I've ever watched, they all kind of have that distinct strength. Like, I think we had, you know, Phoebe for the longest time was the, you know, like the absolute showcase for Charizard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think like Cloudy as well, who was playing Pokemon trainer for quite some time. I would probably say like one of the stronger Ivysaurs.
Yeah.
I can't immediately think of anyone who was like the strongest of the Squirtles. But Yash is actually using all 3 of the Pokemon to
Very well.
but also really distinctly as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really impressive to see that like they're using them like also differently and to control like very different situations. But like you said, to such an incredible extent. Yeah, really, really impressive. And I mean, honestly, like Luco, timeless. It's working out so well so far. Yeah, Jura and Demo have to find an answer right now.
However, for that Squirtle shout-out, I want to bring Alex into the conversation from WA.
Oh,
Their
yes.
Squirtle is actually pretty strong.
Yes, 100%.
So yeah,
Yes.
shout-outs to you, Alex.
I knew I was missing somebody. Yes, absolutely. No, their Squirtle is no slouch whatsoever.
Here we go.
Hell yeah, let's do
Running
it.
it back. I'm really excited to see this game. That was some fantastic top-level gameplay.
I think, yeah, massive props to, yeah, Luco especially for being able to steal those stocks so early from the green team. But I think with that adaptation potentially underway from Demo, I think this could be a very, very different game number 2. Oh my goodness, all right. Don't. Only time will tell.
Whenever I'm noticing that whenever there's the 2v1s on the other side of the stage, I can't decide which one to look at.
That is, I will say that is the commentator's query, I think, of doubles. Like, I almost think you have to cross your eyes and just kind of watch, like, the green and red blobs just kind of move around.
Then you'd be like, oh yeah, that seems like it was Luco DMO. Yep, someone got hit.
Someone got hit and somebody lost the stock. It's like a whodunit, but in Smash Bros. Was it Luco with a forward air on the right side of Battlefield? No, it was Demo, actually.
Yeah.
There we go. Goodness gracious.
All right, Yash is getting a bit juggled here right now as Luco's already lost his first stock.
All right, we'll have to see. Yeah, Demo looks like he's trying to at least play point guard while Jura is trying to bring that limit back. Because if there's one thing that we've seen so far is that Jura is having a real hard time getting back to stage without limit. Oh, goodbye.
But DMO is stealing that stock from Yash right back with that up B.
Yeah, for all of the moves that Pokemon can learn, I don't think they ever really found out how to deal with a chain sword like that.
Exactly.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And meanwhile, DMO getting stock-haired, but contrary to what Violet says, his battle does not end here. It's got a lot of stocks remaining, and oh,
yeah, he's a bit of a hypochondriac actually. It's not that dire, mate. It was your first stock. Like,
exactly.
Sell that.
Put the fries in the bag, little bro.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, that was an absolutely foul stock being taken there against Jura 2. Damn, it's some crazy stuff. The Ivysaur up B, I don't know what it is about the oh, no way!
Switch.
Wait, can he get back?
No, he doesn't make it back.
Maybe
Luco tried his best to save him, but wasn't enough.
Honestly, this is the worst DI known to man, unfortunately, from Yash. I don't know. Look, he's been stealing some stocks in. Oh, okay.
This is looking pretty rough now.
I don't know whether or not that might have actually been an accidental team kill from Yash in trying to at least take the stock of someone from the green team in the process. I don't know. Luco just kind of didn't really have any
Luco
answers.
has been getting hit by Yash a little bit. I think the color coding might be messing a little bit because with the green Ivysaur here.
Oh, Demo thought he was deep enough. Not quite. But trying to just go up and go for...
Yeah, red team needs to hold it down here nice and steady. They want to win. They've got a chance here. DMO in his last stock. Jura, all it takes is a couple fairs.
Now Luco with the back throw. Oh, but getting immediately pieced up by the Buster Sword. Oh!
He did
That
not
was-
expect to have to tech that.
Wait, we also just saw Luco actually slightly drifted their recovery around to make sure that the PK Thunder didn't hit Jura on the way up.
Yeah,
That was actually one of the most genius recoveries ever.
that was a masterclass of advantage state.
Jeez, okay. Now it's up to Yash, who's actually on the back foot here. 130%. I don't know what you do.
I wonder if Charizard is the play right now. With so easy to get hit by stuff. And that's... Oh, no, not yet.
Big win briefly, but...
Caught a
okay.
glimpse of Pokemon Trainer in shambles as Charizard was getting back at there.
Oh, no. Goodness. That's some scary stuff, yeah. I don't know. I think for as many characters as Pokemon Trainer has, I mean, it's still going to be 2v1, right? Like, there's not really going to be much of a way around that.
Like, whether it's like... what's it called? Because 3 plus 2 is 5, right? Wait, no.
Yeah.
3 v2.
Yeah.
It's still only one player at a time.
That is
one
true.
character at a time. So
Yeah. The
Still
3
rough.
is, in fact, just the 1. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's a scary one. But I will definitely say during demo really tightened up. Game number 2 there. I think Battlefield... Battlefield a big deal, especially for a character like Byleth, but also a character like Cloud. What am I talking about? Yeah, both of them incredible at getting those juggles on. And Battlefield's platforms, I mean, chef's kiss, honestly.
For sure. This was definitely the right stage for Giradimo here. But now, Luco and Yash actually have the final pick on this game 3.
What will they do?
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly, it's a really good silver lining, I think, after having just previously lost the game as well.
Oh, here we
Where
go.
are we gonna go?
Lilat is what we'll be having for game 3.
Here we go. That's quite an interesting dish to be serving up, but I think it's also the first one we've actually seen for this afternoon. I don't think we've seen Lilat come up onto the stream at all.
It came once during the cruise, because I know I was watching Vec and Rambo and Baked Goods play on that stage.
Ooh, okay.
So, but yeah, definitely an underserved dish, as you mentioned here. Oh yeah, they're fist bumping. They know that this is a good set to watch. I hope everyone at home is enjoying this as much as we are, because these players are just unreal.
But more importantly, guys and gals and non-binary pals, this is game number 3. This is the final game of the stream, at least for doubles, until we get into Salty Sweet in the not too distant future. So
Yeah.
keep an eye out. But more importantly, the fun is only just
Yeah,
beginning.
make sure to not go anywhere, as we got some crazy grudge matches and crew battles on the way.
Oh, people have some beef, let me tell you.
All right, let's see how we do this here.
Okay, Jura trying to hold down the fort.
Luco not getting the follow-up.
Oh, hang on. Okay, Demo off stage, looking for a massive down air. Not going to work, though. We are back to the
I
drawing
really
board here.
appreciate how Luco is so ready to cover for his teammate, like, at all times. I saw DMO landing with an air on Yasha's shield, and Luco was like, you know what? You might not be able to punish this, so I'm going to fair him off stage for you.
No, absolutely. And like we were saying at the start of the set, I think Luco is probably... I don't know what it is about like Nest players, especially in doubles, but like Luco is probably one of the most like team-oriented doubles players, I think, in the Australian scene.
And that's really the key to success, right? Like, you wanna. It's not just about hitting your opponent and not getting hit. It's also really taking care of your teammate here.
100%. I mean, and in doubles as well, like disadvantage state, it's not just about like, you know, how long you can survive. It is how much you can preserve your teammate's stocks. Like that's still. Oh my god. Okay.
That was a gross down air by Ivysaur.
I don't know. I mean, look, I remember back in 2019 when they nerfed that thing.
I don't see it.
Yeah, if they nerfed
Show
it,
me the receipts.
Yeah, I'm blind, evidently, because I didn't see that change. Goodness gracious, yeah. But, oh, okay. Oh, trying to snatch him back in. But no, unfortunately, Yash holding on to the deal life. Wow, whoa.
That was a fantastic sequence by both players there. Oh, they stood still for a second.
Now, despite the fact that I believe it might have been Yash who actually got the stock first in game number 3, the red team is having a real tough time right now. Oh, yeah.
Nice,
Okay.
that
Oh, that's
could
a big
be it.
deal. Are we going to...
Yeah.
Nice.
Your
Okay.
stock is gone.
Now, really interesting. I feel like Jura might have actually been able to go for the the SD there, and in doing so take Luco with them. But at the same time,
Maybe it would have been worth going for sure.
I mean, I think it would have, yeah. I mean, especially with Jura still having that extra stock. Also, the red team would have been without a second
Exactly.
member. But I mean, it might
But
still
it's
be
fine.
the case.
In the heat of the moment, you can't always think about the most optimal choice at any given time.
Oh, 100%.
So it's
yeah.
forgiven.
No, I'm yeah. I mean, look, if there's one thing I can say with absolute confidence on this stream setup is that I am nowhere near as good as Jura. So I'm not gonna absolutely hold that against him in the slightest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
There goes Yash. Now it's just Ness against two Swordies. What will he do? PK Thunder. Solid. That's
Down
it.
tilt.
Yeah.
There you go.
And there it is. That will be the set. The final top 8 doubles team to make top 8. It will be Jura DMO.
Very well played to yeah, Jura and Demo. They were on the stream setup on winners. They've come through on loser side. Luco and Yash bowing out at 9th place in the doubles bracket. Very excited. Someone's got low battery, so it sounds like everyone's going to have to recharge real quick.
Definitely.
Speaking of recharging, I'm getting a little bit hungry, so I'm going to jump up. I believe we will be cycling out in the not-too-distant future for the Salty Sweet, which is about to kick off. I can already see a couple of the players coming in
there
from
they go.
the main event. Cloudy
Definitely
Collision.
check this out.
Yeah, Cloudy Collision Esports versus Slim Gaming. For some reason, a rivalry that has become very political.
It really has.
I don't know where we're up to in terms of everyone's knowledge of the tariffs, but apparently Slim Gaming and Cloudy Collision Esports have a lot to say about it.
Definitely.
So look, without further ado, look, I've been Olag. This has been Mexi. We'll catch
Happy
you
to be
guys in the
here.
next one, and stay tuned for the Salty Sweet. It's going to be a good one. Catch you around.
Good night.